Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 41 of MLB 22 The Cell. Today's date is January 21st, 2023. Um, I am your handsome, popular creator, Zach Dawson, only from Titanic only. With our awesome community, with our 385 mods and our companions, if you guys want to catch more 2 hours every Saturdays and Sundays of MLB 22, pretty much getting my Mets back on the pretty much keep it on the right track instead of having gone the wrong turn. With our handsome community, with our 385 mods and our companions, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, love, support, and respect is the key. See awesome and creative, and now's power. Well, we meet exciting new people, guys, new companions, one at a time. Jack Dawson is the most handsome, popular name, guys, ever since Titanic recently got brought in, pretty much got brought into the system. Pretty much more awesome, more entertaining, views and beliefs. Anything else that's more to hold on and retain and also pretty much take any good advantage of. Or if anything else to really not erupt or probably explode on anything with our awesome public community. That's why my mods are 385 in total, which is pretty good as it is. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, guys, one at a time, all we gotta do is say and follow. Say and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Pretty much along with YouTube, the same way at the same time. So guys, you see, there was not a live stream yesterday. I decided to I decided to probably just take a night off for a while. Just to take a night off from yesterday, and I think everybody's okay with that since everybody takes a night off every once in a while. But uh, I'm gonna be okay now. So I was just relaxing, have my own thing. Well, go and give you guys a nice YouTube poll while we're at it. You guys have an account on Twitter. You guys can send me out and follow me. Zach Dawson, of course. The most popular name of all time. That's me, guys. Zach Dawson from Titanic. Follow and share me out, guys. Share and follow one step at a time. You guys don't even recall I've been on Twitter for over 4 years, over 6 on YouTube. And my love and I. 2,036 days. That's how long we've been together. I also got some going on this morning. Pretty much later on this morning, guys, around 10 o'clock. I'm going to be paying most of my 15 since I'm going to be picking up a cert in general. So my love and I are going tonight to sign coming up on February 10th. Pretty much after this coming month. After we get through this month, guys, of the first, pretty much of the new era of 2023. It's the month now we're at, and that's January at this point. We've already the 26th season. But anyway, guys, it's been 2036 between my love and I for our future. Trying to take on engagement, and for the main event, pretty much the main course, guys, is getting married very soon. All you guys need to do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. So say and follow, guys. Say and follow. Me, guys, Jack Dawson. The best popular name of all time, only from Titanic, not any other film in general. If you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventures, shooting, open use your own credit card, guys, or go after Steam gift cards, 20s, 50s, or 100s, anytime you want. Season of South Park. Okay, there we go. Wasn't sure what's what I was spelling. Damn it. Looks like I forgot to put the A in. But anyway, guys, any pretty good Zensries you guys want to reach out to? When guys were kids, teens, probably adults back then. Any games you want to check out that's more suitable, creative status, or anything off the bat? Pretty much on board. If you love RPGs like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, which I always love Assassin's Creed, arriving soon on Comedy Central. Damn it, I can't spell. There we go. What are your thoughts? Well, okay, guys. While we're at it, I've always been a big fan of RPGs ever since I was just a kid. I always enjoy them. Awesome. Pretty much a lot of expertise. But no one can be out of the way by having exploration, grinding levels, having level ups, taking on enemies. But exploration is an important thing to, if you have an exciting RPG game you really enjoy. Pretty much any generation between our consoles. If you like playing sports, guys, like Matt, also guys, God of War Ragnarok, new episode Monday after work. Oh, if I was making a shout out, B23, how you guys doing today? For our 385 mods and our followers. Thank you guys so much for coming in. How are you?
Face red heart shape. Face red heart shape.
It's been a long time.
Face turquoise covering eyes. Face
Great.
turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes.
Decent.
Face turquoise covering eyes.
Well, guys, if you like playing sports like Madden, baseball, which baseball is exactly my top priority. Pretty much just to name a few. Anything else is more to organize and visualize an attack. Thank you, Vizina, Mama's Cook, make a love shout out, how you doing? For our 385 mods and our companions. Just to hang tough, hang in the balance, and also views and beliefs, good laughs, and pretty much any good acting or anything else futuristic. As long as it's not so pedantic. You guys can find me, guys, Zach Dawson 93. Any other sports games you guys can fit in, like Madden, baseball, racing, tennis, pretty much any golf experience. A lot of that stuff is awesome to check out. With awesome gameplay, graphics, comparisons. If you guys have a PS5, a Switch, an Xbox controller, actually an Xbox system. You guys can check that out anytime you get a chance. But it's 1893, guys, is my current name. The most popular name of all time, on Steam. Number 3 app, if you have an account on Instagram, check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus, over 2 years plus on number 2. We got each other on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys also want extras like likes, support, comments, views, and watch hours, by helping you guys get 4,000 watch hours and over 1,000 followers, guys. That's to really help out and try to entertain it, have a strong, and actually seeing as believing, being 100% clear, spotless, and anything else you guys are looking to really track, by accepting super chats, stickers, and thanks. That's the best way to do it right there. If you have Streamlabs, that's the best way to pretty much donate if you're looking to do that as a format or any transaction. As long as you have maximum of 4,000 watch hours and over a ton of followers to begin. Whatever kind of popular name you have, the way I do, guys, Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic. It's a strong existence. It's an awesome popular name. And it never gets old in between. So if you guys want 2 more, pretty much other stuff too. Like what do you call it? Popularity and some extra help. He comes in every couple of days, but the best chance you guys can check out Kevin. He's awesome. Very loving, caring, and supportive and talented. Is 24/7. Also, guys, my second roast Hana. Sony's Advancer is the same way. And above 24/7 is the awesome, vulnerable creator. That's Runny Egg. RUNNYEGG. Actually not all in one word, but first name is Runny, last name is Egg. Runny Egg, guys, not the Legend of Zelda. Trying to hunt for the golden egg or something. Zoe Alastra, make a love shout out. How you guys doing? About 385 mods and our followers. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Let's stay awesome and entertaining. Just remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, and now is power. Well, we meet exciting new community members, guys, new companions, one at a time. That's why my mods are 385. We're 15 away until 400 to begin with. Well, we're not out of sorts yet, but one step at a time, by taking it slow, normal, and also neutral, guys, is pretty much an average way to handle Part 100% collective. Anzilla Fatima Key, make a love shout out. How you doing? Oh, I'm a little bit tired, but that's why there was no live stream yesterday, guys, for PBA Bowling Challenge. The reason why is because, well, I just wanted the night off for a while. You know, have something in my system since I'm still battling my cold and my nose for the most part, but I'm still trying to heal in every now and then, but that's why I decided to take a night off from the live chat last night, since I just wanted to relax for a while. I spent time with my cellmate family, get some energy and hunger at this point. But if you guys want shoutouts, are always provided, same way and same time. That's more awesome and important, and more popular. And you guys can also vote a land at 38, and the Grey Soulman at 14, where everybody is better than nothing, not below average than nothing, but pretty awesome and always being truthful as it is. The most very important, guys, Jack Dawson's the most popular name of all time. The greatest of all time, guys, and that's me, having a popular name. Only from Titanic, and not any other movie to begin. That's been 25 years besides the other ones, as we speak. But the most very important, guys, when you've got a hot community, as we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, share and follow me, guys, Jack Dawson, the most popular name of all time from Titanic, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. My highest likes, guys, is 808, views 1478, that's 1478, mods 385, and likes 808. That's to begin, but not neutralize. And every 19 to 20 minutes, guys, a handful of news. I see news that's always being brought up. For our awesome community and your handsome, popular creator, guys, me, Jack Dawson, JD, of course, only from Titanic. Best suitable spot instead of any other spot, or not being stuffed on the crack, or anything else that's more stuffy, or anything else. Alright, guys, I'm looking to get my Mets. Win number 20 today, so I'm looking to keep my Mets up the bat. And today, guys, it is the finale of a 3-game series. It is my Mets taking on the Nationals at Nationals Park. The Mets of today, guys, my Mets have Carlos Carrasco taking on Eric Fetty of the Nats. So my Mets, guys, have a average record of 19 wins and 18 losses, while the Nats have 17 and 20. So let's see if my Mets can catch up to second place Marlins and the first place Atlanta Braves, which that's going to be not out of sorts. But we'll see. You guys already understand. I actually have an understatement that I was just tired. I just wanted to relax, not have a new episode of PBA Bowling Challenge for you guys yesterday. So you guys will have the final 2 episodes probably next Thursday and Fridays, just to make sure it's more suitable. Anything else good, not even average or bad at this point. I just wanted to take a night off, just one. But everybody needs one every once in a while. Alright, guys, having pretty much a good win-loss record. Starting pitcher for my Mets, guys, is Carlos Carrasco. His around average is okay, but his win-loss record is a little bit better, not really behind. So for my Mets today, guys, my starting pitcher is Carlos Carrasco. He's got 4 wins and 1 loss, with a 392 average. Guys can look at it below, pretty much seated number 4, and that's my man Max Scherzer. 5 wins, no losses, with a 281 average. So let's see if my starting pitcher Carrasco can build number 20, gets out the Marlins and the first place Braves as we speak. And here's the starting lineup, guys, for my Mets today. At center field, guys, we'll be starting Marte, Luis Guillorme at the 8th. Peter Alonso is pretty good, batting 3rd at first. Zeta Davis at 3rd, Sam McNeil at 2nd, Makaha at left field. So it's Francisco Lindor, guys, he's the hot batter, batting 7th at short, batting Nemo at right, and James McCann is doing the catching. Alright, guys, Travis Buckingham has not seen any playing time lately, so he might be starting as we speak. But today's date, guys, is we're already on the 3rd weekend of the new era, guys, of 2023 today, of 2023. So,
Less
honestly
than
guys,
2 miles
the reason
south
why
of
I
the
was
United
not live
States
streaming
capital,
yesterday
welcome to
is because I
Nationals Park.
just
The
wanted a
show
night off
has an
instead of
NL
not
East
doing PBA
matchup.
Bowling
It's the
Challenge
New
for you
York
guys, so.
Mets and the
I mean, you
Washington
guys
Nationals.
did,
With
I mean,
my
you guys
partner,
basically
Bill
did get a new
Singleton,
episode this
I'm
past
John
Thursday
Chung.
of this week,
And we
but
got a rubber match on
I
our
just
hands
wanted
today,
to
Farmer.
relax and
the final game of a
pretty much go out for
three-game
supper
set. They've split the
in
first
return,
two,
so.
and regardless of
That's
how
when I
important the
gave you
series
guys
is
a
within
heads
the
up.
larger
There
picture
was
of
not
the
a committee
season,
post or
it's a
nothing,
game
but
you want to get up
I
for.
just wanted to
Every
relax
series win
until
feels
everything
good, so
is
we should see a fun
pretty much more
matchup in this
suitable
one.
to the
All right,
status,
we'll be
and
back to get this one started after
just want to
this.
give you guys an info that um,
Ready to
you
go.
guys will have the
And
final
today's
two
starter,
probably
Eric
next Thursday
Fetty.
and Fridays.
Yeah, he's
So Star
definitely
Wars
had a struggle so far this year,
presumes or
as
something.
evidenced by that
Well, guys,
inflated
starting
whip,
pitcher
but
for the
he's gonna
Mets.
have to find
There
a
he is,
way
guys. Number
to limit
32,
the
Eric
base
Fetty.
runners, put his
7th
team in
start
a
on the
position
replay.
to win a
So
ball
1
game.
win,
So
3
we know he's
losses,
prepared.
of a
We know this
493
guy's a
average.
competitor,
It's got
and we'll
41
watch how he
hits
works in
in
this
return.
Okay, all set
And
to
here
go.
come my Mets,
And
guys.
now
Top of the
center
first
fielder,
for the Mets today.
Starling Marte.
Pretty much having a regular good year. Now the guys starting Marte. He's batting 264 on the replay. Betty will pitch to Marte. And that's going to be a pop-up to left. That's going to be a surprising twist, guys. Instead of throwing a pitch between first and second time already. Between a ball or strike count. And that's already out number 1.
When I get a chance to watch him, whether he's
But alright guys, I had a good night's sleep, and my opponent had, I mean apparently he had some sort of, actually he had sports practice last night. And she wanted me, 9 times out of 10, she wanted me to call her, around 10:30 or 10 o'clock, but, I decided not to. Just, get a break and get most of my rest done.
Down, base is empty.
Well, guys, here comes Luis Galorme. He's batting 232 on the replay. He'll be facing Eric Fetty. Eric Fetty's an average pitcher in real life. And swing and a miss, guys. He gets out my man Luis Galorme.
That's out number 2.
Gets him out on strikes that quick. And that's the second out of the inning. But how you been today, Vizina? Make a little shout out. That's another check down, Vizina. You guys can connect with them. Just follow suit. Stay more awesome, more creative. And pretty much more loving and caring. Any awesome creator you meet, or any follower you guys can begin with on YouTube. And here comes the strongest battle, guys, tied with Peter with our shortstop and Eduardo Escobar. First baseman, guys, batting third today, and that's Pete Alonso. He's batting 244, guys. 7 homers, 19 RBIs driven in. He'll be facing starter Eric Fetty. That's going to be 1-1 count this time. So far, guys, the last 4 games for Pete Alonso have been even. It's been 8 of 16. Well, guys, Fetty will pitch to Alonso. That was strike number 2, guys. Alonso thought he was going to grab inside or outside the strike zone, but he didn't. That's really abbreviate or be futuristic. I don't see any other batter, guys, to really swing that long. Well, pretty much swing as bad as it is. And that ball's going to be low, guys. And that's going to be a strikeout.
And that'll do it.
Swing and a miss, guys. And the side is retired. Not much going on, guys, but not really much to really research or combine. Well, guys, we go to bottom of the first inning. No score. Here comes Nats. Finale at Nationals Park. For our awesome community. Alright guys, we're going to build on that 1 win today. Starting pitcher for my Mets, guys, having a good year on the replay. Number 59, Carlos Carrasco. 7th start today, as we speak. And leading off first, guys, for the Nats, bottom of the first, will be Luis Garcia. 257 average. Carrasco will pitch to Garcia. That's going to be foul on a 4-seamer. It's a really strong. Give him more strong suit, occupy it, and not being out of reach and whatnot. Well, guys, Carrasco will pitch to Garcia. That's 2 strikes already. Pretty much right on target, and not way off base for any particular reason. Alrighty, guys, 2 strikes. Carrasco looking to make short work. He does not. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Which is really not much to really take advantage of, or not so much to really take out of sorts, as we speak. Alright guys, we got some ice news to talk about here today. Today's date is January 21st, 2023. Now remember guys, love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and creative, and now is power. Well, we meet exciting new people guys, new companions one at a time. In fact, also guys, the most popular gifted name of all time. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes guys, not being out of reach or doesn't have anything else to take advantage. But anyway guys, anytime we manage to meet new community members through friends guys, with our awesome public community, all we gotta do guys is follow and share and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Let's go another full count. Another foul ball guys on the change-up this time. Don't know if anybody will get out of that one. That's Carrasco will pitch Garcia. Finally gets a strikeout guys. Garcia thought he had he thought he had a walk, but nope. He's out on strikes thanks to my starting pitcher. And that's out number 1 guys on the replay. Now any social medias, any counts you guys really have on social media, it's all about meeting and greeting new community members, new companions one at a time. That's why my miles are 385, the highest I've ever had. In over 6 years I've been on YouTube and over 4 on Twitter. Pretty much at the same point and the same time. Just to carry the torch and not blow on it. Keep it more awesome guys, entertainable, more popular, and fears and beliefs. And pretty much exercise anything pretty much through your mind. Let's go look and make sure it works. He does guys, that was Alcides Escobar. He's got 4 homers and 16 RBIs guys on the replay. Carrasco gets back-to-back strikeouts. That's the best way to do it. Not allowing good teams to really breathe or not have a lot of separation. That's next batter is Josh Bell. He's batting third today on the replay. We're going to keep it under pressure. We're going to keep it right on deck. 326 guys on the replay. 6 homers, 18 RBIs. Josh Bell is a pretty good hitter. Carrasco will pitch to Bell. That's going to be foul on a 4th seamer, too. You guys have an account on Twitter. Follow me and share me out, guys. Zach Dawson. Over 4 years, I've been on Twitter. It's going to be a ground ball to first, guys. See, Alonzo is there. Who bats, Domingo Salaha, make a love shout out. How you doing? With our entire awesome community. With our followers and our 385 mods. Well, guys, we go to top of the second, no score. Finale at Nationals Park.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
Alrighty, guys, top of the second right now. Winning off for the Mets right off the bat. Will be J.D. Davis. He's number 28, by the way. Spending 199 on the replay.
The pitch.
And Fanny will pitch to Davis. It's going to be a ball on a sinker. Nobody's going to be able to swing that low. But at least the percentage is between the 90s.
And the 1-0.
Like I said, guys, it's been so far today. Guys, can share me out and follow me on Twitter. Look me up, guys. Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog.
Been over 4 years I've been on Twitter. Over 6 years on YouTube. I'm 11 2,036 days. And that's going to be a fly ball to left center. That was a line drive, guys. Look at that. And that's a base hit to left center field.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
That's what my Mets need to do, guys. Put on that one win from last week. And that's double number 10, guys, for J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis does have 4 homers and 11 RBIs, so he can really hit anything he wants, especially with Pete Alonso, Eduardo Escobar, or pretty much Francisco Lindor. Anything else that works in the balance, or not taking anything off the bat or have anything traditional. But just doing your own thing, just rocking out for the most part. Anything else extra on it. What all you guys gotta do is spend 2,036 days between my love and I. I mean, the last time we contacted was yesterday recently. Pretty much in the afternoon, and yeah. We really haven't talked ever since. I mean, I was tired. Did not feel like having a contact after. So as we got done with basketball practice last night, and pretty much it goes back to work this morning. I mean, he works this morning, and we're trying to work out a deal between how we can get to go back to having a business dinner. I mean, the reason why we haven't had our first best man Jacob to join us is because, well, we've pretty much been, he's been busy looking Walmart between location
Here's
to the other
Mark Cannon.
location. Pretty much back and forth a
This
little
is a
bit.
big opportunity for him
It's
to
not,
pick up his teammate
not very
right here.
much to sell for, but making tremendous money. Only making 14 plus every hour. So, that's the reason why, guys. You know, but 11 are still looking to keep it
Pitch
one-on-one.
misses
At least
inside,
for the time
ball
period.
one.
But all you guys gotta do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter by following and
the
sharing, guys.
right-hander
Share and
deals.
following.
A swing and a miss.
And next batter, guys,
that's
is Mark
strike one.
Conha.
Well, that's that slurve right
On the
there.
replay,
He
guys,
threw
is
it
having
extremely well.
almost an
Talking about
aggressive
just a
year.
ton of breaks.
6
So
homers,
hard to
19
get
runs
that barrel
driven in.
to.
Actually, 9 runs
And
driven in.
this is inside.
Batting 228, guys.
No score here.
What on the
runner at
third, one out.
with one down.
We'll be facing Eric Fetty. Well, guys, 2-1 count. Fetty will pitch to Conha.
And it's even up.
2-2 now. That's a surprise. Now wishful thinking, but not wishing upon a star. Or upon a Weinstein. That's going to be
Next
foul on a
offering is
cut
foul
seamer.
back.
We'll see on 2-2. 2 balls on the left. 2 strikes on the right. If you have an account, guys, on Steam,
Righty to the
STAAM,
plate.
any sports, music,
Got him.
RPGs,
Down on
action adventures,
strikes.
shooting.
And he knew it.
Oh, that was such a
What can we
great
use?
opportunity
You
to
want
grab
credit
the
card, guys?
lead. You
Your
have
credit
the
card
infield
to begin
back.
with.
All you gotta
We'll go out
do
to
is
Steam
just
gift
put the
cards,
ball in
20s,
play on
50s,
the
or
ground,
100s.
and
The
you
same
drive
point
across
at the
a
same
run.
time.
It's a frustrating
Whatever
outcome
games
for
you
the
really
hitter.
like to
Now,
enjoy,
still have a
they're pretty
chance,
much
but it's
good,
probably gonna take a clutch hit
amazing,
with 2
awesome
outs.
gameplay, music,
Now up to
graphics.
hit.
But
Francisco
between our
Lindor.
very eyes. It's more awesome, entertainable, strong
In
suit.
there for strike one.
Any games you really want to level, guys, excuse me, level. Well, pretty much have any
2 outs with a runner
fun
at
games
third.
you guys want to check out. That's more awesome, with good gameplay, graphics, and exciting stuff on
The
it.
next pitch misses.
They're
and that's
they're right
ball
on
one.
deck if you want the search on them. Like RPGs, like Final Fantasy, guys, Assassin's Creed, God of War Ragnarok. New episode will be this Monday after work, same time, same channel. I try to get new episodes every 3 to 4 days a week, as best as I can, but it's one of the best
the righty
all-time games I've
deals.
ever played on the
And
console
that's
to go
downstairs
through
and
today.
outside.
So, cannot be out of our heads, or play under pressure, rather. So,
And a pitch.
even though Elden Ring did win the 2022
That one
game of the year,
misses. Ball
both
three.
that and God of War Ragnarok, they're very successful, you know, with a lot of combat, taking on bosses, a lot of exploration,
And think
probably a little bit of
and
laughter
think
back and forth, but not very much to really not tolerate, but more
Two
awesome,
outs.
more popular, more entertaining.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a
got
miss,
him.
guys. That was
That ends the
Francisco
frame.
Lindor. That's the
Match
final K,
strand
guys,
one.
and the
Moving
inning
to
is
bottom of the
over.
second. No score.
Zeftech, make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome to our awesome community. With about 385 mods, now exciting followers. We're going to bottom in the second inning, guys. Got no score.
Bottom of the second. And now the right
Finale
fielder,
at Nationals
Juan
Park.
Soto. One of
Alrighty,
the
guys.
best in the
Here
game
comes the
against
power hitter
right-handed
today.
pitching.
Bottom of the
Lefties,
second, leading off for the
however, that's
Nationals.
another story.
Number 22, guys, Juan
Singing,
Soto.
is this more
He'll be
common
facing
today,
Carlos
guys really
Carrasco.
only succeeding against
265
pitchers
guys on the
drawing from a
replay.
specific
He's got
side?
11 homers
I
and
think it's
25
because
runs
you
driven
just
in.
don't get a
Juan
very
Soto
long
is a pretty
trial
good
period
hitter
anymore.
on
I
the
mean,
replay.
with the analytics and the numbers,
Any
teams are
sports
looking
games, guys,
for
like
instant success with the lineups that they
soccer,
construct. So if
soccer,
you don't
guys,
figure
that
out
equals
quickly
with
against certain
FIFA,
types of pitchers, you're just not going to get
Madden,
those opportunities.
baseball. Actually, I'm still having my stuff in this a little bit for the last 2, 3, probably like 4 days now, but
Dominating strikeout there.
I've still been trying to battle a little bit with this, but everybody has it between flu or pretty much any sneezing. If you've got a cold between, that's a little more stuffy.
Yadiel Hernandez.
But I'll make it. I mean, it's not the first time though. But guys,
That
next
one
batter
is
is
lifted in the
Rodrigo
air.
Rodriguez. That's going to be a fly ball
And
to
it
deep
gets by
right.
him.
And that's a
throw
base
in.
hit to
And
right
it'll
center
pull into
field,
second
guys. Look at
safely.
that. Here come the Nationals. That's a double to right center.
Nelson
Double number 8, guys,
Cruz
by
digging in
Rodrigo
for the
Rodriguez.
Nationals.
Holy cow. But yeah, guys, any other sports games? Baseball has always been my top priority. Man, guys, has been at number 2 or number 3. Anytime my old friend, guys, Omnic Games, aka my brother Devin, anytime he
First
wants
pitch,
me to
not
go back
close.
to playing football,
No score
I
here
can
in the
always
second.
bring that back on the channel. But I don't know when
Next
that's
offering
going
is
to
in
be
for a strike.
successfully. Pretty much something neutral or having a lot of fun just to with one football team instead of all 32.
Swings through that one.
I would
out
say
front
probably
that time.
soon, probably
That flipped
later.
slider's such a
Well, it's gotta know when
devastating
that's going
pitch.
on.
You don't want to get beat
Or
by the
probably
inside
just
fastball,
look something
so you
out
cheat
for
a
it.
little bit, and then
But
by
we'll
the
see.
time it gets there, it's out of the
Co-op
swing
games
plane.
like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, since an Impact, Minecraft, or
1-2.
pretty much any games you
Swings and
guys
fouls
want
one
to
off.
Really great change
really
of
enjoy when it
speeds.
comes
He
to
goes
co-op games.
off the off-speed,
You know, just to
to
have a
the
lot of
fastball,
fun,
and the hitter
have a lot of
doesn't know
shooting,
what's coming
like
next.
Lego games as well, or
Swing and a pop up.
well, Lego
Foul
games are
territory for the
all
catcher.
availability. They're about taking the
Pulls it
fight
in for the out.
any
Well, that was a pitch you
franchise.
gotta crush. Unbelievable
Now,
that he
if you
missed it
guys
right
really
there.
think
I'm
about
telling
it,
you,
for any
he's going to be frustrated with
time
himself
period,
until his next at bat.
like Pirates of the Caribbean, don't know if there's going to be an Indiana Jones game. But my phone will kill me for that later. So it all depends. Star Wars, probably Lord of the Rings, guys, that equals with The Hobbit. Or anything else in return. You guys can find me, guys, Zach Dawson 93. The most fantastic popular name of all time from Titanic. Just to name a few.
Late swing, foul.
That's going to be foul to right, guys. That was out number 2. Well, guys, right on at second, 2 outs. Here comes Miguel Franco.
Runner leads away at
Costco
second.
will pitch to him.
Strike
It's with
two.
strike number
Two
2
pretty
now.
nasty sliders
And then
to
make a love
get this
shout
hitter in
out.
an
Nice
0-2
image.
count.
How you
You're
doing?
up there at the plate. You gotta
Good
look
morning.
up in the
Good morning
zone
on
and
Saturday
spit on anything
for
that's down.
baseball 2 hours plus every
And
weekend.
that is
How are you?
ball one.
With our exciting 385 miles and our exciting followers.
Man on
Guys,
second,
Carrasco will
2 down.
pitch to Franco.
And a foul.
Foul on the chains up this time period. Not so much that, but not much to the authorities. You guys have an account on
Next pitch is
Instagram.
outside.
Check out Kevin, guys, over 5 years plus. Over 2 on his backup account. We got each other, guys, on social media, on Twitter,
That one just
Facebook,
misses.
YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit.
Catcher wanted that pitch.
And if you guys want the awesome stuff, like, support, comments, views, watch hours, swing and a miss, guys. Costco says,
That's the third out.
bye-bye, see you later.
Nationals lead
Go
one. We'll move
get
to
your
the
butt
third
back in the
with no
dugout.
score.
And the side is retire, guys. After 2 innings, we go to top of the third now. No score. Finale
New
in
inning
Nationals
getting
Park.
started. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Alright, guys, top of the third off the bat, not off the briefcase. Leading off for the Mets will be Brandon Nimmo. It's gonna be a
that's
ball,
down
guys,
and
to
away.
begin with. But if you guys need any good help, like accepting
Left-hand
watch
hitter
hours, all you guys, the
And
maximum,
a foul.
pretty much no problem to have anything to walk by or try to probably slip by going forward or not going on ahead or anything.
The 1-1.
All of us need a maximum amount of watch hours.
Ripped to
And that's going to be a
first.
line drive to right, guys. He makes the catch, and that's out number 1 defensively. Now, that's not exactly what he really wanted, guys. He thought he had a base hit past first base, but
James McCann in
he
now.
pretty much made the catch overall. Pretty much a smile, but pretty much got a little bit frustrated. Well, guys, here comes the catcher, James
And
McCann.
first offering
That's
is
going to
fouled
be
off.
a foul on, pretty much on a sinker. He'll be facing Eric Fetty. Fetty will pitch to
See you
McCann.
win.
Strike number 2, guys. Looks like James McCann needs to stay aggressive and pretty much summon anything he could
0-2.
probably draw together. There you go, guys. No sword work. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes
that
now.
far out of the zone gives the hitter a little
But Kevin's
confidence that
awesome. He's
maybe
very
he can
loving,
climb
caring.
back
He's
into this
aggressive.
at-bat.
He's pretty much has a lot of talent like you guys, like myself too. Never give up, never surrender, stay awesome and entertaining.
And now it's 1-2.
Well, guys, Fetty will pitch to McCann.
Hard
That's going to be
hit
foul to
side.
left field.
And that's
McCann thought he
just
had a
foul.
base hit, but he didn't.
Top of
He
the
almost
third,
had
no
one.
score.
Spending $1.72, guys, on the replay.
And down on
Swing and a miss,
strikes he
Circle
goes.
Chains. He struck
And
him
there's
out.
2 down.
Did not like every single thing he probably
Starling Marte.
was looking to have. But the result, guys, that's out number 2 already. Alright, guys, he comes in every couple days, every week. Just to see how I'm doing, says me out on Reddit.
And that one ripped
And also,
to left,
I think sometimes
just
on
inside
YouTube.
the line, and it's down
And that's
for
a
an
base
out.
hit to
And
left
that
field,
one's gonna
guys. Sorry,
get into the
Marte.
corner.
He lined out his first
And
time
that's a
up. He's
double.
now 1 for 2. With
Man,
a
he's
double to left
absolutely
field.
turned on that one, ripped it down
Nice
the
double, guys,
line.
by Starling
Nice job
Marte.
of staying in
8th
his
double on the
mechanics.
replay. That's what the Mets need to keep on ordering. Just to make sure that
Here's
the pressure
Luis
is on the Marlins and the first place Atlanta. That's the name. And put in put the pressure on any two teams.
In the air, pretty deep.
That's
out
why
to
not
center
prevent
field.
anything.
Thomas,
That's going to be a fly out to center field, guys. He'll make it,
and that'll do
and he
it.
does
Mets
it,
leave
and the
one.
inning is
We're
over.
still knotted at 0.
But if you guys want some help and also popularity too, the best chance you guys can check out Kevin is over 24/7. He's awesome. Check him out anytime. Also, guys, my second row is Hana and so these adventures and the awesome creator of all time, guys.
That catches the corner.
28.
Man, this guy's got a great
You guys can see if he can help you out too. Same with my second
This
row,
one chopped in the
Hana,
ground, but foul.
and also Sony's Adventures. They can get to where you need to go between followers, views,
Swing
lots
and
of
a
support,
miss, struck
comments,
him out,
and all the
that's first
popularity.
out.
No, there's a small
And that's going to be out
relief
number
right
one,
there.
guys.
I mean, just to keep
Plus,
that
also gets
speed
him out
on
on
the base
strikes.
pass. It's not just
The
the
leadoff
pitcher,
batter, guys,
it's
for the
other guys
Nationals
that
was
have to
Lance
think about it
Thomas.
from your
He had 2 homers and 6 runs
think
driven
about
in.
that runner potentially
But he
stealing,
went to a
also be in
buzzsaw
position to make a play
during the
as an
at-bat today.
outfielder. You're thinking about a base hit to the
Well, guys,
outfield.
last
You gotta get
batter.
to it quickly to
There he
try to
is,
keep this
Riley
guy from taking
Adams.
an extra base. So
That's going to be
I
a
think
strike by
everyone just
Carrasco.
a little more
We're
relaxed
going to stay
that he didn't reach
motivating,
base.
keeping more rocking and rolling. Well, guys, Riley Adams on the replay today. He's batting a $192 with 4 runs driven in.
You'll want.
Carrasco will pitch to Adams.
And he
That means
chases
that's
that
going to
one
be
below
out
the zone.
strike number 2, guys. No balls so far. But as always, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. See awesome and
Pitch
creative
to third.
analysis power. Well, we meet exciting
And
new
a couple
people,
quick
guys,
outs.
longing for 385 mods, so on and so forth. To give each other thumbs up, comments, and plenty of views too. As long as you know what you're doing, what I'm doing, and pretty
Back
much
to the top of the
you know
lineup.
what you're doing,
Next to
guys,
hit
and
for
that's
the Nats,
exactly the
Luis
important thing
Garcia.
that people
Led off
want
the
to
game
see.
with a strikeout.
That's why myself has been really good, guys. Zach Dawson is the
First
most
pitch,
popular
and that's
name
in for a strike.
of all time, guys,
If
from
I'm at the
Titanic.
dish right now,
And that's
I
me,
am
guys, your
aggressive
one and
at the
only-
heart of the plate. This
one
guy's
and only
filling up
popular
the strike
host.
zone, so you know
That
you're
does
gonna
not
get a
back
good
down
pitch
from
to
anything,
hit.
but keep it
And
right
as
off the
nasty
bat.
as his stuff is, you might as well
Anything
take
you
all
guys
3
want to
swings.
see, I try to listen to it. You guys are always loving, caring, and supportive, and
Left-hand batter
pretty much
waits.
have not anything else to
Swing and a ball
backtrack.
popped up.
That's a base hit
And
to
a
left
base
field,
hit.
guys.
And
He
that
thought he had the
extends
last
the
out,
inning.
but he didn't. Pretty much got away from him.
No, they didn't get much
That's
of
a
that
single to left
one,
field,
but it's
guys.
gonna
Here come
look
the
like a line
Nationals.
drive in the box score tomorrow.
That was
Not much
outside
you can do
the
about that
strike
one
zone,
now.
though.
Made a good pitch inside.
Zach Dawson, guys, is the most incredible popular name from Titanic. That's to name a few.
Alcides Escobar digging in for the
And
Nationals.
we guys want shout-outs are always pretty much important. Same point, same time
Pitch
as
misses
always.
inside.
When we
1-0.
meet exciting new people, guys, one at a time, along with our 385 mods and counting. The most very important, guys, with our awesome community, so on and so forth today, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, share, and follow, guys, me, Zach Dawson, the most popular name you guys can see, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook,
Next offering
Instagram,
is
and
in for
Reddit.
a strike.
Alrighty, guys,
Garcia
we
leads
got
off
some nice
first
news to
with
talk
2 down
about
to
here
the
today. Since you guys did not get a live stream last night, between the damn thing, but
Next pitch is popped up.
like I said, guys,
And
I
that's
just
the third
needed
out.
a night off,
So
just
one left for
relax
Washington,
and
we are
do anything
still
else in general.
scoreless.
just to keep myself relaxed and occupied a little bit. Well, guys, after 3 innings, Mets 2 hits, Nationals 2 hits. We got no score, guys,
Back
on
in
the
Washington,
replay.
D.C.
But now we at Nationals
Start of the
Park.
fourth. Here's Pete Alonso.
We're gonna maybe light it up, guys. Top of the 4th, leading off for the Mets. He struck out his first time up, guys. And he's 0 for 1 today. That's first baseman Pete Alonso.
The right-hander back
That's
to
Petty will
work.
pitch to Pete.
Not
Strike
close
number
with
1,
that
guys.
but he gets
Pete
him to
Alonso
go
is in
after
first
it.
place with 19 runs driven in. Which is pretty much pretty good as we speak. It really is.
That misses.
1 ball,
And
1
it's
strike, guys.
1-1.
Not out of reach. Well, let's see what kind of vibes and news we got for you guys here today. With our popular, awesome community.
They say you
Strike
win.
number 2, guys. Looks like Alonso is a little bit nervous. I mean, he's only got 1 ball and 2 strikes already.
Here comes the pitch.
Which is not very valuable.
And
2
now
and
the
2 count, guys.
is
There you
even.
go. No one's going to be able to swing anything else outside of it.
The
You want to keep it
winding
under
pitch.
pressure and keep it on delay.
He
Like that
swings
one,
and
guys. That's
drives
going to
one
be a
out to
fly
deep
ball to
left
deep
field.
left center.
Hits the fence.
And that's a base hit to left center, guys. Look at that.
Escobar. Relay to second. Not
That's what
gonna
the Mets
get him.
really
He's in
wanted to
there.
order. And that's a double to left center. Double number 8, guys, by Pete
Now it's
Alonso.
J.D. Davis.
He's a beast on the bat. You guys already recall, every 19 to 20, a handful of IGN news for you guys.
That
A
one's
very
in there,
handsome,
0-1.
popular community. And your favorite popular creator host? Your favorite popular host, guys, me, Zach Dawson. You and anyone else but us,
Runner at
Titanic.
second, nobody out.
Today's day, guys, is January 21st, 2023. Baseball, guys, is 2 hours plus every weekend.
Comes up empty on
Doesn't
this
have
swing,
to
0-2
have
now.
anything else that
He
can
knows
really
they don't
stretch
wanna give him
forward.
anything to hit.
But the other times,
You've
guys,
got
between the other 4
opportunities to
games
drive
on
in
the
runs.
slots,
You've got to expand
I'll give them remain the
right to
same
the backstop.
as we speak. Evolving on a new era of 2023, but it was any particular month in general. So for IGN News, guys, let's see what we have and see which ones are brought to justice.
On a
That's a
line
base hit to
hit.
left field, guys. Ground ball.
And
That
they
was a
get it in
ground ball to
quickly.
left field.
First and third now
But Alonso
with
goes to
nobody
third.
out.
Well, he found
That's a
himself
single to
behind
left
in the
field.
count right there, but he didn't give
Looks
in.
like the Mets
Solid
finally
swing
can
from
get
start to
something
end,
moving.
on time with everything.
I mean,
Really good
my
balance,
Mets had a
nice
good game
extension,
last
and
weekend.
he met it out front for the
I mean,
right
had
there.
one
Runner
win,
scoring position now,
a
and
loss,
good
win, lose.
opportunity to push across the
Pretty much
first
has
run of the
been
ballgame.
some sort of a
Blankenhorn climbs in on
decent
that left
pattern.
side.
Probably once upon a time, but it's going to be an opportunity, guys, for my Mets to really throw something together for the weekends every Saturdays and Sundays. That's why you guys get baseball 2 hours plus every
Check
every
swing,
weekend.
but he went too far.
Going forward.
0-2 now.
Guys, to check out today, guys, IGN Daily Fix.
No
A 3-minute and
outs. Runners at
37
first and third.
second video. As Nintendo overcomes the Nintendo Switch supplies,
That
no solo
misses.
guys for
It's
Travis
a ball with 2
Blackhorn.
strikes.
with Blackhorn. He's 0 for 1 on the replay. This really has something to go through
Pitch.
justice. Benny will pitch to Travis.
And another ball.
That's going to be, guys, 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gets it right in front. We're going to set the sign, set the target. Well, guys, Fetty will pitch to Travis. And that one, guys, is going to be a pop-up behind second. Don't make the catch, guys, but there's no advancement, though. If there was going to be advancement, LeBron would not score. But that's the first down to get it. But he wants to arrange it. As the Switch supply, as you guys are ahead of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom release. Most of us are already hearing some pretty good things about the game. Remember, guys, it's not the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. The people that are talking about evolving the boosting production is the Legend of Zelda Tears of Kingdom. I will say, guys, it's going to be an explosive investment, only for the Switch only. I never finished Breath of the Wild, to be honest with you guys, on the Switch. But, I mean, the game itself was really good. Pretty much it was pretty awesome. I enjoyed some of it. Never been I never honestly beat the entire game, but I played a little bit. Never took on bosses, not very much enemies. And that's a strikeout, guys. That was Mark Conhoff. He's out on strikes, so don't like it. And heads back to the batter's box. That was a strikeout, guys, by number 19. And that's out number 2. So here's a man that could maybe drive something in. And that's our shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That's going to be a ball and no strike completed. He struck out his first time up, guys, and that's Francisco Lindor. He's got 7 homers and 14 runs driven in. Runners on at first and third, guys, with 2 outs. Eric Fetty will pitch to Lindor. But it's probably just the Switch issue, guys, between that game overall. The game, guys, is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So that's going to be interesting. How that could play out and have something... Probably something amazing. But guys, that's a base hit past second base. That was a 1-2 count. And a run will score, guys, along with a single to center. First update, guys. It is 1-0 Mets. Mets looking to... That's what the Mets need to do, guys. Put on that 1 win. But you guys will already recall in the replay season earlier that the Mets won 3 straight and then lost the next couple games. Pretty much had a 3-game winning streak and then broken by the Nats or a different team rather. But not too bad, guys. In his first and second 2 outs against Brandon Nemo, he's 0 for 1 on the replay.
The pitch.
We got Fed able pitch to Nemo.
Right through
1
there
strike
for a
and 1 ball on the sinker. Alright guys, Crystal Dynamics is ending support today
1-1.
for a struggling live
And now 1 and 2.
service game. It's Marlboro Benzos.
Davis.
It's going to be Delissa guys in September, its development comes to an end. So I don't think we're going to be seeing anything else on Marlboro Benzos.
Right,
so it's going to be Delissa guys coming up this coming September. How about new L guys of 2023? So for those of you that have played Marlboro Benzos, I'm pretty sure you guys thought it's a disappointment. Pretty much did not feel like going any much more deeper on the graphics, the gameplay, or the pretty much the hidden story itself. I mean, I for one have never played Marlboro Benzos. I mean, I've heard the game is decent, the same as Gotham Knights is. But I would say 9 times out of 10, I would say, well, I would probably say, guys, Benzos would have had a little more. Pretty much not self-help, but pretty much had a probably get back to having a better review. And pretty much have the same hype as Gotham Knights would probably have. And a strike back, guys. That's a fly ball to deep right field. Racing back, and it's gone. Here comes the Nationals, guys. Something to say about it. Home run number 7, guys, on the replay for Josh Bell. He's an awesome power hitter, guys. Only one team at a time. Out of 30. That was a home run, guys, to deep right field. 7th on the replay for Josh Bell. Here comes the Nationals.
He's so good at getting his
and it's Mets 1, Nationals 1, guys. Look at that. That's amazing.
You don't typically want to
pretty much,
that part of the plate,
pretty much it's the crew, the beast, and that's the way from goes. But yeah, we'll see how that's going to go if they don't want to try to develop anything else with Marlboro and Benzos. Since it's going to be having pretty much not much neutral, but pretty much anything else is more aggressive. And I mean, the game itself is okay as it is for consoles, but not much else to really outperform. That's going to be a foul up, guys, to home plate, to the dugout a little bit. And that is the out number 1 of the inning. Keep it right in front, and keep it right in standings. But we'll see. Well, guys, but probably but Mom or something today. As you guys can see, the premiere date has been revealed. And it's going to be the 26th season, guys. The comedy series I'm talking about is South Park season 26, guys. Finally has a date revealed. South Park has been around since the 1990s, late 1990s as it is. I will say, I mean, I haven't catched up a whole lot on South Park, but it's been around for centuries, well, pretty much for a couple decades. And that one, guys, is going to be a foul out to right field. But Nemo is there, pretty much makes an easy exploration. Makes a nice catch. Gets something to really take with the fans. That's out number 2. Well, got 2 outs against Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 on the replay. Guys, here's the pitch Carrasco to Cruz. Ground ball to short. Francisco Lindor ends that shortstop. They'll pass it to Alonso at first. Here's a 2-point start. And the side is retired. Nice home run to deep right field, guys. Start spell. Home run number 7 on the replay, which is very entertaining. Pretty much not very challengeable, but gives it right in front today. A nice work. The article goes on to state the following, guys, from yesterday, involving South Park having a 26th season. As it goes on to say, guys, and I quote, the 26th season, guys, of South Park gets a nice release date. Comedy Central announced that South Park's 26th season will be premiered, guys, on Wednesday, February 8th, when that's exactly almost 2 weeks already, as it is. So we got something to probably think about, but I haven't really catched up on the seasons of South Park, but it's one of the funniest shows of all time. A lot of laughs, pretty much a lot of laughs, a lot of pretty much romance, or a lot of fighting and whatnot, a lot of language off the bat. And aired throughout, guys, of this year. Each new episode, guys, will be
Starling Marte
available
up to
on
him.
streaming on South Park's official website, Comedy Central's website, and also, guys, the app of Comedy Central after they only premiere. I'm sorry, Marte, guys, is 1 for 2, and that's gonna be a line
And
drive to
there's two
center.
down.
Gets a nice catch.
Man, that's one
Called
of those
right off
at-bats
the
where
bat.
You have to remind
And much
yourself
more to really
it's
extend
about
the arm.
process. He did everything right there.
Takes a nice
Nothing to show
advantage.
for it,
And that's
but
a
in your
second out
mind, you have
already,
to
guys,
convince
on the
yourself
replay.
that it was a very good at-bat.
Next to hit.
But as you guys can
Luis
see,
Guillorme.
the new season
Good
was
contact guy,
expected,
good defender.
following the previously announced TV deal between MTV Entertainment Studios
Well, on the mound, very
and
efficient.
South Park
able to produce
creators
an outcome,
that
it
do
seems
an
like within the third
that do
or
an
fourth
excellent
pitch
job
of
for
just about
teams.
every at-bat.
And that's Trey Park and Matt Stone.
Next offering misses.
What's one
And it's
extend
ball
South Park,
strike.
guys, on Comedy Central for the next couple of years. And now it's going to be 2027 as it is.
That's down and in.
But the deal also will see, guys, animated comedy have a 30th
The
season
2-1.
coming up. But in the addition of
On
that
the ground to the
happening,
left.
the ground ball to
Escobar
short, guys,
picks it up,
that's the end of the inning.
sends it to
He
first.
throws to first,
And that
gets
is
it more
that.
handed, more truthful,
Down in order go the Mets.
and
Score
I have to
remains
say, guys,
tied,
the
1-1.
side is retired. Alrighty, guys, we go to bottom of the fifth inning. Mets 1, Nationals 1. Still looking to catch up, guys, with the first Braves,
Ready to go
and
for
the
the last
Marlins.
half of the inning.
Let's
And
keep it
now,
much more
Michael Franco.
and level.
For Washington.
Alright, guys, Miguel Franco will lead off for the Nets today, the bottom of the fifth.
The right-hander back
Let's
to
go will
work.
pitch to Miguel.
That pitch
That's
gets
one
the
strike
corner,
on him.
And that is strike
Did
one.
all like it off his hand, but keep it right in
Righty
front of him.
delivers. Check swing.
One ball and one
go.
strike, guys.
And
No
the
strike
count is
2
1
on him.
1.
Nice job to keep
But
the
in
hands back
addition
on that
to
one. Out
South
front
Park,
just
guys,
a little
involving
bit.
the orders, the deal also does include 14 original made for streaming exclusives. For those of you that do got an account on what do you call it? Paramount Plus, rather.
That misses the zone.
That includes South
That's
Park
ball
The
two.
Streaming Wars, part number 1 and number 2. Also got South Park post-COVID. Now would be guys
Picks
COVID-19
and
for
deals.
South Park, perhaps.
Good eye in that spot.
Opportunity to do some
post-COVID
damage
and the
perhaps
return
unlock
of
this
COVID.
offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn
So, yeah,
on
guys, that's
fastball.
going to be... that's pretty much a nice deal.
And
For those of you
a
that do
pitch.
got an account on
And
them,
there's the strike.
on of South Park, pretty much to check out the entire series of South Park as it is. I mean, I want to go back to watching the show, but it's been a while for me. I mean, I haven't
Swings
really
here
catched
and
up a whole
blasts
lot,
one left
you know, just to
field.
have no
That's back
problems or
there.
anything else truthful on it.
Slams
And
into
that's some
the
pretty
wall
good
and
catch, guys,
hangs
to
on.
left field.
Man, Boog,
Looked
I
like it was
love
going to
watching
be a
an
lead
outfielder
change,
take on the
but
wall
not
and make
today.
that play,
No.
and it's a lot easier
Yep,
to
number
watch
1,
from
guys,
up
on the
here
replay.
because
Well
that
done.
can be painful in the end. You know
Plus,
the
to really
ball's
have something
coming
to
up on
really
you quickly,
appear,
so
and
you have to maintain
I mean, I will say, guys,
concentration and able to
making
make
it
that
its
catch and
26th
hold
season,
onto it after contact.
I mean, South Park has been drawing a lot of
Thomas
popularity.
batting with one
The same with
down,
Family
takes
Guy,
the strike.
American Dad, and anything else that's more having awesome comedy, good laughs, and I mean, pretty much as loudly as possible to make sure no one loses their voice as a fan. Whatever's more to stick out
Here's
for the
the
most
0-2.
part. Quesco, we're gonna make sure it work.
eye
He
right
does not.
there.
And Thomas is 0 for 1 on the replay. We got staring at 1 and 2. Quesco will pitch to Thomas.
And now
2 and 2 count this time.
Really good
Back and
take,
forth.
especially
So.
with 2 strikes.
All of us can scale our pants off, guys, with some horror manga. That's why, guys, horror manga.
Pitch.
You guys can check
Got
out
him
the
looking.
most
2-1
terrifying
now.
manga by
Well, definitely a borderline
Zenzi.
pitch right there.
Aitu
He didn't
or
look
Ito?
too convinced as he headed
That's a
back
strikeout,
out.
guys, on the replay.
No, those are tough
And that's
ones
the
to let
second
go
out
as a
already.
hitter, but with the human
Very,
umpire calling balls and
very
strikes,
comfortable.
It's always going to be on you to protect
We're gonna
yourself
pet
with
on
2
the
strikes.
cushion. We're gonna stay
Here's the
warm.
catcher to hit.
Comprehensive.
Riley Adams.
Expected, guys, it's
First
Riley
time up,
Adams.
he grounded to third.
And on the replay, guys, so far, he's 0 for 1 on the replay. He grounded out in the 3rd inning. Let's go, guys. We're gonna rock and roll. And we're going to dial it in. Carlos will pitch to Riley.
Next
That's
offering
2 balls and no
misses,
strike
and
now.
It's 2-0.
Pretty much, not much of a throw, but pretty much a lot of exclamation. Alright, guys, let's see what else we have here today. The legendary composer.
Swing
As
and a
guys
ball
can see,
popped
that's
up.
going to be
Lindor on the
a
move.
pop-up to short,
Puts the squeeze
pop-up
on
to
that
center.
one. That
Shortstop
is the inning.
Lindor gets it,
Nationals
makes a good
go
catch.
quietly.
Gets a
Still
pat on the
tied,
back.
1-1.
And the side is retired. Well, guys, after 5 innings, Mets, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. 1-3 for the Nats, and no errors.
Now on the
But
mound
now
for
we
the
have Nationals
Nationals,
Park.
Jackson Tatro.
Well, at this point in the ball
Alright
game,
guys,
we're
new
talking
pitcher
about
for the
middle
Nets right
innings
now
and
will be
very little
Jackson
length out of this arm coming
3-4.
out of the bullpen.
Number
We'll see
56
just
guys
how
will
many
be on the
outs he's
mound,
able to give his
making his
skipper.
15th game appearance, 1 win,
And welcome
with a
back. All right, we go to
767
the
for run
top
damage.
half of inning number 6.
And leading off for the Mets guys, the top of
Stepping
the
in for New
6th
York,
will be
Pete
first baseman
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. 1 for
The
2
line
on
to
the
kick the
replay.
pitch.
Jackson will pitch to Alonso.
Oh, now this
And
one's
all bets are
high
off, guys.
and
That's a
deep,
fly
way
ball to
back
deep left
there.
field.
On its way,
Racing back,
gone.
gets excitement, and Pete Alonso, guys, is the all-time
Pete
leader.
Alonso takes
It is
deep.
gone.
It's his 8th home run of the year. And
I don't
they grab
think
the
any
lead.
believer
It's
would like
2-1.
to
Singing,
really
he's been
excuse
red hot.
Yeah, another
to
big
take
swing of
that
the bat
advantage,
for
guys.
him. Man,
Take
he
any
is really seeing
fight
the
on
ball
it.
well in this one.
That is home run number 8 on the replay, guys, for Pete Alonso. He stands alone for an amount of
Welcome to the
time.
game. First pitch out of the bullpen.
But nice hit, guys, by Pete Alonso.
He's just trying to
He
get
just
one in
rocks
there
that
for a
ball to
strike.
deep
And on the
left
other
field
side as a hitter,
into the
it's a
popcorn
great time
booth.
to be aggressive and let it fly.
And it's
Not
2-1 Mets,
looking for
guys.
when they turn to
Looks
him,
like
but
my
now he's gotta
Mets may
find a
have
way
something
reset.
to think about for a
now,
little bit.
J.D.
Probably have a
Davis.
nice headline.
First pitch, not
But now we
close.
guys at Nationals
Okay, from
Park.
here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning.
Well, guys,
Forget
perfect
about the
through
fact
2.
that his team is now
Next
down
batter
by
is
a run.
J.D. Davis. He had a double and a single. He'll be facing Jackson 3-4. Gives up a ball, guys.
Wow.
Jackson will pitch to Davis. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Double-barreled
Not
action
under
in
pressure,
the
but
bullpen. Sam
keeps him
Clay
right
up
off
and
the bat.
loosening in the pen. Finnegan
2 new
warming
pitchers,
up
guys,
as well.
for the Nats will be Sam Clay and Kyle Finnegan. But the legendary composer,
Here's the
guys,
1-1.
is said to be the subject of a new
Now
documentary.
missed.
Always exciting to see a
As,
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the
executive
offense fired
producer
up, and you
Steven
start to
Spielberg
expect a big inning.
will be producing, guys, the John Williams documentary. One of the best all-time composers of all time. He's been doing some exciting music,
Line
guys,
to the
with the choir. You know,
Swings
between
to
the
the
people
fastball
that
up in the zone.
done incredibly well with
Up in the
him.
zone all
You know,
game,
just to
and
really
guys will chase it.
have a lot
That's
of
too much
fun ever since
velocity.
he
Hitter's gotta
was
look
trained.
down in the zone.
Pretty much to train to compose music.
That
You know,
one
just
misses. 3-2
I
now.
mean, you guys want to talk about some exciting music
And the
that John
pitch.
Williams has ever done. I mean, both him and
Stays alive.
Steven Spielberg know each other quite well, ever for a long time as it is.
Right-handed
So,
reliever.
So basically, Steven Spielberg is going to be
That
producing
one is lifted in the air.
a documentary of,
Soto
about
racing over to make
John
the
Williams,
catch.
of how he became guys and become one of the best composers of all time. So Steven
Now
Spielberg's
it's the
going to be
second
doing that.
baseman, Travis
He's
Blankenship.
been doing a lot of work, like producing some pretty good movies between horrors like Stephen King. Stephen King is one of the best of all time too. A little more
And the
outstanding
first
as it
pitch
is.
misses for ball 1.
But if we want to try to imagine what
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
what do you call it? What John Williams has ever done
Bounced
between
up the
closing
middle.
movies,
And it gets
he's done a lot of
by
it. That's why Steven Spielberg that's why he's doing this for John Williams. I mean his last movie he's gonna be probably composing pretty much for
Runner
now.
on at first
Or
with
Never Say
1
Never
ball.
is
Now the left
the
fielder,
final
Mark
performance of
Cannon.
Harrison Ford. And that's the fifth and final movie, guys, of any Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny.
Next offering
Was,
is down low.
that's going to be sinking,
Ball 1.
heartbreaking, a lot of sadness after he's done with it. So, John Williams, guys, is best known for doing a lot of composing. You've got Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, Snyder's List. I've never seen Snyder's List,
And a
but I've
swing
heard
and a
some decent amount of stuff in between for it. E.T. is pretty good. It's based on a true story about an
Here's a
alien.
1-1.
Pretty
They
much,
say a win.
all of us already know, guys. ET is it stands for extraterrestrial. It's about an alien trying to be
1-2.
funny and trying to get back to its
Swing
home
and a miss,
planet.
and he is down on strikes
Also got Saving
for the
Private
third
Ryan with
straight
Tom
at-bat.
Hanks,
Third time he's
Ben
struck out in
Diesel,
this
and Matt
one,
Damon,
definitely
and a lot of
individual
good actors.
performance you want to
What's
flush. He just hasn't
anything else
looked
that's off the
very
bat
comfortable up
according to
there.
that
Just
plan.
one of
So,
those days, but
so
you're
basically,
still
guys,
winning the
he
ball game. At least you
John
can
Williams
focus
is
on doing
90
your
years
part to
old right
maintain
now.
that lead and getting that W.
It has been official, guys.
And now it's
He's
Frankie
going to be
Lindor.
sticking for a
1 for
while,
2.
but he's not going to retire from. I mean, he will be retiring from music, pretty much for the most part. Since I mean, I don't see
Swing and a foul
John
back.
Williams
That's out of
coming
play.
out of retirement. I mean, the reason why is because his last movie he's going to be composing. It's the final Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. which is coming out, guys, the summer of June of this year of 2023. So I don't see him composing any more movies.
Good
I
eye
mean, he's
right
done
there.
a lot of it, so. But yeah, he's been working really hard, so that's why Steven Spielberg is the man to really produce the documentary for him. You
And
know,
there's the ball.
I mean, John Williams is one of those guys that
Horn. Off of first,
he
with
gets a
2
lot of
away.
composing done, and does anything that's more in front of him. To entertain the fans, the fans of the movie, like Indiana Jones, Star Wars,
Next pitch
which John
inside.
Williams is best
They're
known
now
for Star
3-1.
Wars too. I don't think he's ever done Star Trek. What's up, Kevin? Make a love shout out, brother. How was your day? Does
And he
really
walked him.
take a lot of control, you know,
Not
of
he
what the
wanted
fans
to do right
really
there,
want to
but
hear
that
from
keeps this inning
composer
alive.
John Williams. I
Runner in
mean,
the scoring
a lot of fans
position,
respect the
and a chance
man.
for this offense
He's been
to
doing a
hang on
pretty
to the
good job
lead.
as it is.
Brandon Nimmo.
But if I
Up now
had to
for the
guess, the
Mets.
first movie
It's been
that
such
John
a
Williams
good hitter
ever
with runners in scoring position.
done
Some
when it
guys
comes
just
to
take it to
composing
another
music,
level. For him
it's
right
got to be
now at the
Star Wars
plate, it's
firsthand.
like everyone
Because Star
else
Wars
is in slow
began back in
motion, and he's in
1977.
full
Probably guys
speed.
in 76 rather.
On the ground at first.
And that's going to be a ground ball to first,
Takes it
guys.
himself,
That was first and
and
second.
the inning is
No,
over.
with 2 outs.
Lapita
He
loves
gets
a
it,
blast for the
and that's the
Mets.
final out of the
And
inning.
this is now a 2-1
But how's my
ball
buddy
game.
Kevin doing today? We can love shout out, brother. Check him out, guys, 24/7 as best you can. If you need some help or anything. We're going to bottom of the 6th inning, guys. It's 2-1
There we
Mets.
go, bottom 6. And
My
now
Mets
it's
will get a
Luis
pen on that
Garcia.
win. Keep the pressure on the top 2 teams off the bat. But guys, bottom of the 6th, leading off for the Nats will be Luis Garcia. Top of the food chain. Plus Carrasco, we're going to keep his place.
Carrasco back
He will
to
pitch
work.
to Garcia. That's
Pitch
one
is
strike
in
on
there.
him.
Strike
So that's
one.
exciting to probably see. But we've got to see if there's anything else that... I don't think anybody else
Left-hand
will
batter
compose
waits.
over John Williams.
And now it's even up.
Best known for Star Wars. Best known guys for Star Wars, Indiana Jones, E.T.
Right-hander
or
kick
anything else.
steals.
Well, we'll see.
And a count 1-2.
Marvel Advances, guys, will be delisted. As the development of the game itself will be done as planned. Even though people don't really
And
care about the
ball
game
evens
that
the
much.
count.
That's a really
Pretty much
good
as-
take right there.
pretty much
Slider down
as
and in.
thick as
Very
it is,
difficult
but-
to get on the same plane and
I mean,
do
the chances
anything
are
with.
about over between the
2-2
development as we speak. So,
And that's
there's really
outside.
not much to really speculate. But Marvel Advances, the game itself started 6 out of 10. Way before
Pitch.
Gotham Knights came out this past year.
Foul ball. He
What
stays
you
alive.
guys already call I let that one go. Had to trade in
Here comes a
Skywalker.
3-2.
Just keep my cast balance
Swing and
moving.
a miss. Struck him
And on the
out.
full out, guys,
And
that's
one
a
gone.
strikeout.
He came
Plus
out of his
Glasgow gets the batter
mechanics there.
out.
Typically likes to shoot
Pretty
the
much
ball
out
the
on
other
strikes.
way, but that time,
And there you go, guys.
little
Say it
anxious.
with me. That's out number 1 for our awesome popular community. But the video, guys,
Number
itself
2
for IGN
hitter,
News is
Alcides
1 minute.
Escobar.
Involving, talking a little bit about Marvel Adventures
First
as it is.
offering misses the mark.
So not much to really duplicate what's coming out of developer Crystal Dynamics. Because I see this Escobar, guys, he struck out and popped out. He's over 2 on the replay.
Here comes the pitch.
Glasgow will pitch to
And a foul
him.
ball left
That's
side.
going to be a foul to left field. Never heard of Link Man, but pretty sure it's probably a hacking thing.
The pitch.
Something delightful.
And
Well,
now
guys, that's 2 balls and
strike.
1 strike now. It's really appreciate and have a lot of consideration while we're at it. Alright, guys, we'll see what else we have in the mix here today. For our awesome community. We got to see Netflix sets a
And
date
that one in the air center field.
on any account selling.
Marte brings it in.
Coming out of
And
IGN
there
to
are
Fix
2 outs.
Entertainment. That video, guys, is 3:41 today. 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
The first baseman, Josh.
Now, the thing
Josh
about
Bell
this
at the
one,
plate
guys,
now.
that's out number 2, by the way. Next better, guys, is Dot Spell. He's 1 for 2. Guys, Carrasco will pitch to Dot Spell.
First pitch, and that's in for
An
a strike.
awesome hitter, guys,
It
for a
looks
long
like these
time.
hitters have been in between
Pretty much
with
in the
their
history
timing
books.
today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
That's really going to take a
but
lot
they've
of
not been able
good
to
note on
commit
it.
to one
Carrasco will pitch to
velocity
Bell.
and stay there.
Foul to right
And that
field.
one pulled
That's 2
foul.
strikes with no ball in front of him. Well, guys, we have 2 strikes in total.
And the 0-2.
Carrasco will make short work. And he
down
does,
on
guys. He strikes out
And
Dot
that's the
Spell.
inning.
He's like, nope, see you
3 up,
later.
3 down
I'll
for
see you
Washington,
another time.
And our score remains.
And that's hot as
2-1.
retired. But if you guys want to check out this, almost a 4-minute video here today, To talk about Netflix's
On the
crackdown
pitch now for the
defense,
Nationals,
it
Kyle
pretty much has
Finnegan.
the info on it.
It's his
See
job
what
to
you
keep
guys
his
really
team
think.
in the game.
Well, I guess new pitcher for the Nationals will be Kyle Finnegan.
Here is James
19th game
McCann.
appearance with 2 wins, no losses. Top of the 7th inning, guys. On the stretch board. Winning off for the Mets will be the catcher James McCann for us. He's over 2 on the replay. He'll be facing Kyle Finnegan.
And here
Finnegan,
comes.
guys, will pitch to McCann. That's going to be a fly out to center field.
Has a beat on it.
The man gets
Calls
it
it in,
full,
and there's
gets
one
it
away.
skipped. And that's the first out of the inning, guys. Just to really prove anything. Good way to start out, and not put anything out of reach. Alright, guys, let's see what else we have here today.
Marte, 1 for 3.
As you guys recall, next week, not this current weekend that we're in, but this coming week, I have to check out what comes in each and every single edition of,
Pitch misses inside.
got to see
and
Dead
it's
Space
1-0.
remake is out next week. I'm pretty sure that game is going to begin pretty much almost a good review.
That's in for a strike.
The game is called Dead Space. It's coming out, guys, next week, actually 6 days from now, on January 27th. Not very much, Kevin.
Outside
I do
corner,
miss you
there's a
also.
strike.
But in case you haven't heard, my man Kevin, you guys are thinking about 24/7. I pretty much had
One
a
outside, and the count's
pretty much
even
had
at
a
2.
job meeting this past Tuesday of this week, and from what I've heard is I'm gonna be
Kicks and
be
fires.
searching to go find a new committee job soon, so I can set out the factory, concentrate on my love and ice pizza, look having have engagement and getting married and whatnot. Also concentrate on game
Line
stuff
drive to
and
short and caught.
paying my bills 24/7, which I normally do every month. You know, one time a month.
Now it's the DH.
Both Virginia Beach
Luis
for the future,
Guillorme.
which we're looking at the 750s on the month of October of this year. Just to keep anything under control. But I will say, guys, it will be 6 months this coming year of February since I've been at a Walmart since August 19th this past year.
2 down,
But I am a little bit
on.
excited, by the way, Kevin,
Inside
to go find a
just
job,
missed.
and pretty much in development. And I pretty much had some. I also had some going on this morning,
And that's down
around
and
10
away.
o'clock. Just I mean, my family has work this morning between 8 to 4:30 today, and also tomorrow.
Left-hand hitter
But
waits.
I mean, I was thinking about
And the count is
getting hold of it
3-1.
last night, but I was tired. Just wanted to spend time with Subway family and have supper for a while, and pretty much just do my solo opportunities for it. Let's go, guys. Is over 3,
Liner,
and that's caught to
second.
right field, guys. He's not going
And the Mets go
anywhere.
down 1-2,
He made the
3.
catch, guys,
They're
made the
unable
deal,
to add to
and
their
did some
2-1
damage
lead.
on it. So, Dead Space, guys, is coming out next. You guys looking to make any pre-orders? Now's the time.
Bottom of the 7th, and here
If you
is
guys looking to
Juan
pre-order it
Soto.
on PC, Xbox Series, or the PS5, let's get the physical copy between $70 plus, with pretty much the regular price is $69.99 between any PS5 game you go after.
The pitch.
An Xbox Series, or
That one catches the corner for
if you
a
guys
strike.
want to buy it on Steam, you guys could save yourselves $10 in total by only paying
Next
above
offer is
$59.99 as it is. But for those of you that are looking to go after the game itself, which I know you guys really are, I probably will not wait on that one. But as soon as I get a job in hand, very shortly, guys, that's we're much more important with our awesome community and a lot of society going forward. Pretty much all bets are off after this. That's Carrasco will pitch to Soto, and that's going to be a fly up to left field. Look how has there, gets a reach, gets a defensive self-help, and he got it off his hand, in his hand, and that's the first out of the inning. So the thing about Dead Space, guys, for those of you, if you guys do pre-order the game as we speak, pretty much ends medicinal, you will receive a free copy, guys, of the sequel to Dead Space. And that would be guys Dead Space 2. With when the new game officially launches. It's only been 15 years, guys, since Dead Space has been working on this remake. I mean, you guys take this year, and then the previous year was 1998, between only for Xbox and I believe also on computer, if I'm right. But I am not 100% sure. But never played Dead Space, but that's compared to XCOM 2 or compared to Splinter Cell or something. I'm not sure if it's really compared to Doom or anything. And that's going to be a ground ball to first guys. Pete Alonso stabs him in the back, puts the pin into a needle, and that's out number 2, guys. We found a piece of wood inside, or not inside or outside the block. So now, I will say, guys, Dead Space is going to be interesting. How it plays out in return. Alright, guys, 9 hours ago today, from Grand Theft Auto 5
And that's in there for
Elden
strike
Ring.
one.
Here are our best picks for the best Steam Deck games. You guys can check out right off the bat, pretty much right off hand. We're not way out of target. That's going to be strike number 2, guys, against Nelson Cruz. He's got 2 at-bats. He's 0 for 2. You guys, 2 strikes.
0-2
That's going to make short work. And he does not. That's a ground ball to right field. And that's a base hit to right field. We'll get a bounce back after 2 outs. Here comes the Nationals, guys. That's a single to right field. On the replay. So you guys can check out the 10 best Steam Deck games.
Next to hit for the Nats.
I played a little bit of, I played some of GTA 5 on the PS4 after 6 years with the PS4 in return, but does not have to ring a bell or try to have something to... GTA Online is fun, but it starts getting boring every now and then. Pretty much, sometimes probably something normal. If you guys want to play just the story and just pretty much play anything else with GTA 5, so... it's pretty much your best shot or your best pick. Elden Ring, guys, the 2022 rating Game of the Year champion. One of the best games of all time. And I don't think any of us would take our eyes off of it, as it is, ever since it was awesome. Sort of 10 out of 10, the same with God of War Ragnarok, and... both games are really good. Very outstanding, a lot of popularity, and it's not made anything else with whereabouts either. But 9 times out of 10, you guys look at Elden Ring, the same with God of War Ragnarok, they're really good. You've got one game that's sort of 10 out of 10 on one side, and the other one on the other side too. I will say Tears of the Kingdom, guys, of The Legend of Zelda, coming out this year. I'm pretty sure that will suit a masterpiece too, and that's a game of the year. But I'm not 100% sure if the other games may or may not allow it, but I'm not sure. And that's a walk, guys. You'll believe it first in that match is Trevor Williams. That's a walk, guys. Here come the Nationals.
So first and second with
okay, guys, 2 outs. First and second comes Lance Thomas. On the replay, he's 0 for 2. He'll be facing Trevor Williams. We got Trevor pitch to lane. 1 ball already. But that remains to be seen and having self-doubt. We got Williams will pitch to Thomas. Still no strike, guys. That's 2 balls ahead of him. Remain anything off course or off the bat. Well, guys, probably the last piece of idea news this morning on a Saturday. Finally gets a strike, guys, by Trevor Williams. Pretty much keeps it under pressure. It's not like over. Williams will pitch to Thomas. 2 strikes, 2 balls, guys. Looks like any pitcher is not going to allow anything else to happen. It's not going to be able to start in a format. It's Williams to pitch to Thomas. Swing and a miss. Williams gets a good pump. Pumps up his fist a little bit. Pretty much a bit extra. And the side is retired. It's the final out of the inning, guys. Wonderful. Alrighty, guys. After 7 innings, we go to top of the 8th now. And it's Mets 2, Nationals 1. Mets looking to continue that pressure off on the replay against the Marlins and the first place Atlanta Braves. Alright, guys, next pitcher for the Nats coming up already. It's Tanner Rainey. 23rd appearance, guys. That's a lot. That's 2 losses, 7
Welcome back.
saves.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Alright, guys, top of the 8th, leading off for the
First baseman.
Mets right now will be Pete Alonso. He's over at 820, guys. He's 2 for 3.
And a pitch.
He stands alone with home runs
ball
as we
1.
speak. That's really powerful. Alright, guys, no matter what happens, Jason Momoa will always carry the trident with him. And there are some rumors, guys, of who Jason Momoa will play in the DC universe. But he does go on to say the following, that
another ball.
he will always be Aquaman. That can talk to Fisk, guys, as we speak. And that's 2 balls and 1 strike. Rainey will pitch to Alonso.
That one fouled off.
And Alonso thought he had a good hit on it, but that's a foul to left. So basically, guys, he does. I mean, his movie's gonna be out on Christmas Eve of this year,
Got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if
2023,
he pops
and that's
another one
Aquaman 2,
here.
guys. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I haven't seen the very first one, but I've heard the first one is decent. But the other films that we got to look ahead is
Right-hander kick steals.
Tom Cruise's movie,
Swing and a miss.
and that would be
Velocity
Mission Impossible: Dead
blasted
Reckoning
right
Part
past him.
1. Also, Ant-Man and the Wasp:
Here's the third
Quantumania.
baseman, J.D. Davis.
And yes, guys, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. What I could probably say, Aquaman 2 is probably going to be pretty
Check
good.
swing, but he went too far.
I mean, it may be a little bit more. I mean, a little extra better than any other Jones could be. But could have the same rhythm as Ant-Man, as
See the
Quantumania would
velocity,
have.
97 with that fastball.
Possibly
The
better
Nationals
than
have some
Mario,
action going in the pen.
but it all
Sam
depends
Clay,
how
left-handed reliever,
Mission
appears to be
Impossible's
getting loose.
Part 1 of Dead Reckoning is going to be. I mean, Tom Cruise is in his early 60s off the bat,
The
and
pitch.
I know
And
I know
there's a
most of
fly
us
ball deep
are going to
right
be wondering
field.
and not
That's
scratching our
back there.
heads when
And it's
we're gonna be
off the
expecting
bottom of the wall.
Top Gun 3.
In
And that's a
safely with
double to right
his
center, guys.
second of the day.
That's
Couldn't
double to
see
right
the ball
center.
very well
Double
in this
double
one.
by
I love
J.D.
the
Davis.
approach he had right there with that
He's rocking and
pitch.
rolling,
Not
guys, trying to
do
get the
too
match
much, but still
off the
looking to
bat.
drive it,
Pretty
and
much
that's
get off his
exactly what he's
shoes.
able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And we're going to get the W for us on the replay for every weekend. J.D. Davis, guys, is now 2, 3
So
for
up
4
next
if
for
I'm
New
right.
York,
But I'm
Travis
not so.
Blankenhorn.
But it'll be interesting to see, guys, since Jason Momoa has been doing some pretty
First
good.
offering misses
He's been doing some
badly
pretty
for ball
good
1.
opportunities for himself. Just to see what he wants to do and level with that. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. As long as anything else is not out of place. Okay, guys, with our
Kick
awesome
Sandy
community
Davis.
today, pretty much for 2 hours plus every weekend, guys, for baseball. Saturday mornings and every Sundays, every weekend. Hey guys, already recall what the dessert is when it comes to
Just
IGN News. Check this out. At top stories today, guys, Invincible Season 2 is finally coming
Right-handed
soon.
reliever.
I think it's kind of like
Fouls
compared to
one off.
Johnny Bravo,
2-2.
or kind of like any other classic show. As they
Punch
really
out there.
involve
Out.
the teaser poking
Number
fun
two.
and a
You
long
gotta
way.
be ready to swing the
It's
bat
Invincible
with the
Season
runner in
2.
scoring position and
Probably
2
has a
strikes.
release
Just
window.
put the ball in play somewhere, and
Not
you got a
sure when that's
chance.
coming out.
Very
Probably
frustrating for
sometime
him,
this
I'm
year.
sure.
But
See
the very
next
first
guy to
season,
pick him up.
most likely
Cannon
did
up
good.
now for the
As
Mets.
anything else more handed on it. So, well, guys, next batter is Mark Conha. He's 0 for 3 on the
Out
replay.
towards left center.
What I want is second with 2 outs, and that is a fly out to
Just
left
a
center.
leather on the running catch.
As he
That
makes
ends
tonight's
the
catch.
inning. Mets strand 1.
And the
They
inning
still
is
lead it
over.
2-1.
Okay, guys, inning over. We officially go to bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th.
It's
Now,
2-1 Mets,
Riley Adams.
keeping it in the favor.
Leading off for the
We got bottom of the 8th, leading off for the Nats will be Riley Adams. We'll be facing Trevor Williams.
The wind to the pitch.
As Williams will pitch to Adams, he's 0 for 2 on the replay.
Foul off down
It's a
the
foul
right
on the
side.
sinker. Keeps it right on rates. Keeps it right on hand. We're gonna get something to think about for Saints.
0-2
Does
as he
not. That's
waves
out.
at
That's
that
strike
one.
number 2
Well,
with
you
no
got the
ball.
hitter already
We're gonna
chasing
keep it
that
right in
nasty
front and
slider.
keep it
If
much
you're on
more
the mound, You just
traditional.
want to expand the zone right now.
Well,
Get a
guys,
swing and
Williams
miss
looking to make
and
solid
get
work.
through this at bat.
Tapped
And
softly on the ground.
any sort of work is good. That's a ground ball to third, goes to Alonso at
The
first.
bottom of the 8th.
It's a grab on it, and that's the first out, guys, on the replay. Adams is not too happy. I mean, everybody has their moments.
And now here's the Nationals
Alright guys, the
leadoff
United
man,
States
Luis
government
Garcia.
just released its biggest unclassified UFO report ever. So that's really not much to really accumulate, for the most part, but see what it could really take the next path, probably take the next,
In there, and it's
probably take the next step or something. Well guys, right now we're going to be looking at this movie review called Alice Darling. Well, one of my favorite actors, one of my female actors, or lady actors, you guys can really recall, that's Anna Kendrick as we speak. The movie itself came out yesterday. That's to really take anything, of course. Keep it right on track. We're going to make sure it work.
Center field.
And that one, guys, will be a fly out to center field. Charlie Marte, the center fielder, makes the catch. Gets a good reaction. Once the fans, guys, and Nationals Park are not happy. Pretty much having booth signs altogether. Pretty much wrong signs to really level with it. And that's out number 2. We got Suez and Cetus Escobar. So for 3 guys on the replay, Wentz will pitch to him. That's foul on the sinker. Now here's an IGN review question for you guys. That, I mean, most of us can answer, but not the final if it's our final answer. So here's the question. Which of the following movies, guys, is Anna Kendrick's best movie? As Simple Favor, Up in the Air, It's Perfect, Paranorman, Happy Christmas to begin.
The wind of the pitch.
I mean, honestly, I've seen a couple of these movies.
Rolled over to third.
That's to really take advantage of.
Davis with
I mean,
the
between
first.
a lot of practice, a lot of music, probably a lot of horror and comedy, whatnot.
2-1.
I have not seen Happy Christmas. Never seen Norman. Never seen Up in the Air. I mean, Up in the Air is, I would say, probably average. Probably did alright for Anna Kendrick. But Anna Kendrick, guys, is my top 1. Number 2, guys, is anything else in the format. But I mean, the way Anna Kendrick starts rocking and rolling with movies, I mean, she's been in every single Pitch Perfect movie, and also in Twilight movies, especially Bring It On Part 2, if I'm right, of Twilight. But I'm not sure if she was really in it. I'm not sure, but the first time she basically had that role, it was back in the very first one. Let's really begin with. But most of these movies that Anna Kendrick has been in, pretty much any hell of a job she really makes when it comes to acting. So Up in the Air is probably decent. But if we're looking at a pretty good movie with Anna Kendrick in it, I would say, guys, A Simple Favor is a good one. So I'm going to go with the top one and make it my final answer. So, honestly, guys, A Simple Favor is a good movie. Pretty much has pretty much comic romance as we speak. And that's going to be off the wall, guys, to left field.
Into second easily with a lead-off
And that's a double to left field, guys. Out number 4, double number 4 by Francisco Lindor. He's really given the Mets on the replay pretty much a probable W in the middle. Which is better than nothing, guys. Not being out of sorts and whatnot. The guy's batting 8th comes batting Nemo. He's rounded out. He's 0 for 3 on the replay. He'll be facing, guys, Steve Kasich. Or Caesar. Alright, guys, Steve sets the target to Nemo. That's 1 strike and 1 ball to him. Alright, guys, the poll on this one. 46% for Anna Kendrick's best movie. What's Pitch Perfect? 27.3%. Voted for Up in the Air. And 12.8% is Simple Favor. I mean, I won't say yes, guys. Pitch Perfect is one of the best movies that Anna Kendrick's been in. And that one, guys, will be an infield hit. An infield hit, guys, to the mound. It's going to be first and second, guys. The Mets really have a nice cushion already. Well, guys, the Athletics are 4-1 at the Tigers. That's the level. Keeping more, not even strapless, but more to not have any issues or concerns.
James McCann.
Guys, here comes
And he
Kessa James
swings
McCann.
and misses at the initial
Hasn't found
offer.
anything yet.
Looking for
He
some
is off the
insurance.
3.
Or as
He's
our
flown out
friends
in
down in
7.
the South would say,
So the movie itself, guys, is
Insurance.
called
no matter how
Alice
you say
Darling.
it, we know what you
Coming
mean.
out of Lionsgate, and it is rated R in theaters. No clue when that movie's
Here comes
coming
the
out.
pitch.
Um,
Swing and a
probably
miss.
soon.
And the count is 0-2.
and Alice Darling, guys, is pretty much a pretty good movie from what I can see it.
The
But
pitch.
I mean, how much
And a swing and a miss.
have they
And a
reviewed
one away.
that Simple Favor made? Let me double check. Out on strikes, guys, on the replay. That's the first out of the inning. It's really appreciate though. Or anything else that's more insecure. So, guys, a Simple Favor came out
So the lineup
5 years
flips
ago.
over. Here's the Mets leadoff
And basically,
man,
Anna Kendrick did
Starlin
a
Marte.
numerous job as we speak. But if we look at other good movies
This
that
one
Anna
popped
Kendrick
up. Foul ground
pretty much
first
has
base
a
side.
has a
No
hard
trouble here.
pumping
Puts it
and
away for the out.
with a lot of acting
And there's
going on
2 away.
between the movies that she's doing, what the other actors are doing.
The designated hitter.
It's pretty much on its landscape. Pretty much having a lot of time
So
to
first and second
really get
with
some
2
stuff
outs.
going.
So now
But
here's
Simple
the Mets
Favor, guys,
DH,
saw it an 8.7 out of 10.
Luis
So I will say, guys, the movie is pretty good real good as it is. I mean, it's not like I've seen any other movies
Hamlin's
to
in there
appreciate and
all
probably dig a hole or something. But no problems with movies that Anna Kendrick has really been
And a
in.
pitch.
I mean, take note to self on the movies that she's been doing a nice job on. You've got some of the movies from Twilight, all 3 Pitch Perfect movies,
And a big
Simple
swing and a
Favor.
miss.
Clearly was sitting
And
on the fastball right there. It just ended up out in front
she's
of
also
the
been in a
side.
movie, guys,
Can't
with Ben
fault it
Affleck
for his
called The
commitment.
Accountant.
Now he's just gonna
So-
have to battle 2 strikes.
The Accountant is a good movie
Short
as it
liner
is.
handled
Look at ground ball to short,
They
throws
take
to
the
second.
first out, third out.
And
Top of the order,
it's the last
3,
out of the
4,
inning.
5 will get their shot
says
in the
goodbye.
bottom of the ninth. It's the
Alrighty,
Mets
guys, on the
2 and
replay.
the Nats
We go to
1.
bottom of the 9th. It's Mets 2, Nationals 1. My Mets were going to keep the crews moving.
Leading off.
Well, we'll see.
Washington.
Well, guys, new pitch will be highlighting.
Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He has a great
Alright, guys,
slider
new
with
pitcher
tons of movement.
for the Mets will be Adam Ottavino. Game number 7 for him, guys. He's got 1 loss with 10 strikeouts and 2 walks. So it all depends. I mean, Alice Starling, it's a good movie that you guys can really take in. But well, we don't know when it's coming out in theaters. I may check it out sometime, but we'll see.
Squeezed a little bit here. Late.
I will say, guys, that 90 so the festival on Netflix as well. So
Well, that's really the
I don't
money
see that
spot,
being
down and away.
absolutely
If you can
nothing.
locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough
You guys
for
consider
to square
yourselves
that up. That's what
IGN
you want to
News.
see relievers
I
do come
also
in.
do want to bring a finale topic too about Cobra Kai as well. Let's Beloved and I did talk a little bit yesterday. Before she got basketball practice going on yet last night in return, doing PM Eastern. And it's official, guys, that Cobra Kai Season 6 is the everlasting, but the biggest last season of this year. I mean, of this year ever since 2018 had it. You guys remember the history that Cobra Kai really has. Now we've had a chance to watch season 1 and 2 on YouTube with premium. And then after 2 seasons, YouTube made a deal recently to give it to Netflix. And now, guys, we're at this crucial point that after 6 seasons for this year, it's going to be at the end of Cobra Kai as we speak. Guys, Activino will make 1-2 count. He strikes him out. He sends Juan Soto. I'm going to be closing out this game and give your team some to really respond. And that's out number 2, guys, on the replay. Keep it right in hand. Keep it right on target.
Digging in for the Nationals.
But it is official, guys, that Cobra Kai will be having a 6th final season. Guys, I'm not taking out the first teaser. Now's the time to really occupy. Now, I don't know what Cobra Kai is going to be going forward. I mean, we do got the Karate Kid remake movie coming up next year.
And he
That's
deals.
and that will be, guys, 2024 rather.
Swings and misses.
I'm not sure
And
what's
the
going to be
count
going on
1-1.
with that, but with that, for instance, but Beloved, I did talk a little bit yesterday,
They say
but
you
not very
win.
much. I think last time we called was not last night after practice or anything,
Team down
but it was
a
way
run
before
near
that.
the last half
Well, guys,
of
1-2
inning
count.
number 9.
Like the video will pitch to Hernandez, and that's a base hit to
Up the
center
middle,
field.
and it gets through.
Nationals guys are not out of the woods yet. We're going to stop the Mets, and we're going to snap that win
That's
for us.
tremendous fight from him,
And that's a single to center, guys. That's a single to center field. Good way to pad on and stay right
Last
and
chance for the Nats
right
in
on the
this one.
session.
Next is the designated
Well, guys,
hitter,
what do I want the
Nelson
first 2 outs
Cruz.
against Nelson Cruz? And then we'll pitch to Nelson.
That's to third.
And that's a ground ball to left, guys. Picks it up, throws to first, and the Mets got another win for today. Pads on that win, keeps it right on target, and gets a goal, and he gets a nice job by sorting. Trying to keep it short. Well, like I said, guys, there is a couple of videos, probably the same rhythm, and it is the season 6 announcement of Call with Kai coming up Netflix. I'm not sure what the plan is pretty much after this. I mean, we've got the Karate Kid movie to think about after that. I'm not sure what's going to be the plan involving it, but I won't say the Karate Kid movie for next year. I would probably say it'll be exciting, but it all depends where it's going to go. I don't see anybody else quitting, especially with directors, writers, or producers, probably creators. But the ones that did the entire Cobra Kai series did a pretty good job. But with that win today, guys, my Mets are officially 20-18. Winning 2 games out of 3, guys, over the Nats. As my Mets win 2-1. Alright, guys, we're going to get to live scores in a minute. Let's see how we're doing real quick. But honestly, guys, Cobra Kai is something that my love and I got started watching since, ever since, we pretty much never knew about it back then. But when YouTube did Season 1 and Season 2 recently, we pretty much really got hooked on it. We pretty much enjoyed it, had a lot of laughs, and a lot of spending time together and whatnot, but I don't know when Season 6 is coming out, but it does go on to say, guys, RollingStone.com going on to state the following, that Cobra Kai will close the dojo after a 6th and final season. If I had to guess when it's coming out as its final season, I would probably say, way before December hits. Probably during the summer, or probably somewhere in the... I don't think it's coming out in the spring. But if I had to guess, guys, it'll be... I think it's probably going to be at the end of this year, probably early next year, depending how long that's going to be. I mean, I honestly don't know, but it's going to be taking a lot of time and basic. And we're still going to wait for the, I mean, you guys already recall the series got started 5 years ago, like in 2018. Pretty much sending out the main roles, the exciting actors that took its path after the 3 movies, guys, of the Karate Kid. 1, 2, 3. All that amazing stuff on it. So it all depends. I will say the actors then pretty much then some exciting stuff. Pretty much excellent stuff. With Ralph Macchio, guys, it's Daniel LaRusso. William Zabka, it's Donnie. With those 2 are finally real good friends after the efforts of the 3rd part of the Karate Kid. Actually, the very first one. Using that crane kick to begin with. Amanda LaRusso, guys, did quite well at this point. Now, if you want to talk about, guys, the man who plays Miguel Diaz, Xylo, 9 times out of 10, he's going to be he's going to be on that. It's going to be on that for sure. It's also going to have George Lopez as Rudy, Bruna McQuincy, and Susan Sarandon. Actually, Susan Sarandon rings a bell. So she's going to be playing as Victoria Cord. So I mean, the other actors going to remain different. I don't think the others are level with Zio's role in Cobra Kai as Miguel Diaz. So, but Susan Sarandon, guys, was recently in the movie with Kevin Bacon called what's the name of that movie? I mean, it had her recently and also Kevin Bacon. It is trying to think of that one funny line that Kramer said from when it was doing Movie Phone. It's I know it has those two actors in it, but it doesn't seem to ring a bell for me. But also, guys, it's more to take note. Now, Susan Sarandon is said how old is she off the bat? She is 76, guys. So she's gonna be in Blue Beetle with George Lopez. What he's in. I mean, George Lopez has been in his own show, but he's been doing some cool stuff. But he's 61, guys. He'll be 62 this year on April 23rd. So I don't see why not. But next time, guys, after we get through live scores today, I will be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow Sunday, same time, same channel. We're gonna get another episode of baseball. It's my Mets. I've won 2 straight. We've got to keep it at that. My Mets guys are now 20-18. After win 2 out of 3 all over the Nationals. This is pretty good as of this point. Now not having a losing streak by having to lose 3 and 4, probably not 6. Of a big return, of something below average with a lot of probably sad truth and whatnot. So guys, you guys all recall, you guys will also have a new episode of God of War Ragnarok Monday after work, but I do go back by then. So I don't see why not. What's up, Tyrena Howard? Make a love shout out. Male or female, by the way, partner. Make a love shout out. How you doing? We'll get back to our awesome community. For our 385 mods and our exciting followers. How you been today, partner? I realized, guys, my opponent was not in the chat this morning because she has, she's taking on work today and also tomorrow, but not sure what's going on with her tomorrow night, but pretty much just working on a size deal between supper, but I did talk with, 11's team lead management yesterday. I mean, instead of tonight, why not do it on the 28th of next weekend, guys? So, I mean, she's off next weekend. And that's why she's off every other weekend between working at the nursing home only. So, I don't see him being absolutely nothing. That's to really level with that and not ponder. So, alright, guys, so for our first game today, as the Athletics beat the Tigers by 3, 4 runs to 1, 4-1. And on the replay today, guys, the Athletics had 12 hits and 2 errors, while the Tigers had 9-1. With our 385 mods, and our amazing followers, that equals with companions. Total hits is 21, and the errors is 3. Not 2 guys, but 3 only. So the win today, guys, goes to the Athletics, approaching the 12-17, while upsetting Tigers Stadium, guys. Well, it's dropping the Tigers to 23-16. Highlights of the players, guys. Michael Pinder was 3 for 4. Betancourt was 2 for 4. Pretty much had something disposable. Pretty much sortable energy and any documentary or history between any other player. Guys, I saw with the road team first with the win or loss. I saw with the road team win or lose, and then I do with the home team with the win-loss record. So the win today, guys, goes to the A's, jumping to 12-17. So guys can see Kemp had a double. The radio had probably a grand slam, but I'm not sure. We have 4 runs driven in. We know guys also had an error. What's dealing with Kemp and Pinder. And having 1 run to show for it. Well, resting and relaxation is a good thing. It really is, partner. But work yesterday, guys, was good. But if I would have done a chat last night, you guys would have received an hour 25 point, an hour 25 to 1.3 plus on PBA bowling challenge. But the last time you guys will see it is probably going to be next Thursday and Friday. And then I'm considering bringing back Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Bring that to the slot for sure. I don't see anything else being out of balance or being out of pressure, but since I haven't gone back to playing Star Wars for a while on the PS4 since then, so I'm gonna bring that back in. Have no consideration, but I'm about 80% of that game trying to set out PBA Bowling Challenge. Once PBA Bowling Challenge after next week, guys, will be done with no beating, depending how long we can probably extend it. So with the loss today, guys, on the replay, for the 23 and 16 Tigers, still a good size though. Well, guys, Meadows batted for Scope, Johnson Scope in the ninth inning. Robbie Grossman had a double with Baez. One score, guys, by Castro. Hill had an error. And Mike Barnhart caught stealing. Okay, guys, Kaplan was the starting pitcher. For the 12 and 17 Athletics, probably the worst record, same with the Pittsburgh Pirates and the other team. And also, guys, Manning for the Tigers. Manning drops to 3 and 4 guys as a starter on the replay. He had 10 hits, 1 strikeout, 4 runs earned, with a 4.53 around average. And also, guys, brought in Lang. But Manning guys drops to 3 and 4 as a starter for the 23 and 16 Tigers. But taking a lot of responsibility for the win, proving the 3 and 2 guys on the replay, was Capellion. He had 7 hits, guys, 6 strikeouts, a walk, and a run earned today, with a 4.02 around average. He was a responsible man by getting the win. He gets the team on track up to 12 and 27, and that's the Oakland Athletics. That's why you have a good average start as it is, but try not to pretty much anything else to really not get out of sight or take anything else and belongings and whatnot. But rest assured, guys, a patting on the back and an average win. Also, guys, brought in Pruitt, Tapia, and Savino. Savino, guys, got his third save with a hit and a walk, and a disastrous 7.36 average to begin with. Alright, guys, next score update. The Twins beat the Astros by 2 runs today. Twins 3, Astros 1. 1. Not even dialing the numbers between on the phone or pretty much any cash register. That's a really level with it, or try to something that's more suitable between decades or amount of time. Well, guys, on the replay, the Astros had 5 hits, Twins had 6. Total of this one today is 11. So the win today, guys, goes to the Twins. Good size record. Improving to 23 and 15, while the Astros flop and drown to 18 and 20. So the win today, guys, goes to the Twins. Good size record of 23 wins and 15 losses. Better than nothing, guys, but good way to work as one team instead of going back and forth. Well, guys, the players, Jose Altuve was 2 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. 1 for 3 for Berkman. 1 score, guys, and a strikeout. So on the replay, guys, for the loss today, guys, for the Astros, dropping to 18 and 20 on the replay. So you guys can see, Pena batted for Nico Goodrum today in the 9th inning. Well, Myers ran for Tucker in the 8th. Doubles, guys, by Chris and Siri and Altuve. 1 scored only by Berkman and a sacrifice fly. And a good sizable win, guys, keeping its win-loss record in motion. Keeping a good effort, strong presser, strong suit. And pretty much anything else without question today. On the replay, for a nice win, for the 23 and 15 Twins, guys, for our awesome community. Sanchez had a solo shot along with Alex Krylov. Alright, guys. Garcia was the starting pitcher for the 18-20 Astros, and Padak for the Twins. The loss today, guys, goes to Garcia, the responsible starting pitcher. So up in 3 wins and 3 losses. He obtained 6 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, along with walks, with 3 runs earned, with a 474 around average. Those guys brought in nearest with 1 walk. So loss number 3, guys, goes to Garcia for the 18-20 Astros. And once it's above 500 winning percentage, though. Probably in the 480s, probably in the 470s. Probably a sort of rather. Or probably whatever is ringing a bell. Whatever's more to transition and probably rhyme and probably keep it straightforward. Because Neal's has a pretty good average of 97. Only 2 innings pitched, though. But that guy gets his first win as a starter for the 23-15 Twins. And save number 16, guys, goes to Duran. So Burnett, guys, with his first win, it's good enough for the victory for the 23-15 Minnesota Twins. Outstanding, as it is. He brought in 5 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run earned. Excellent average, guys, of 150, 150. Also, guys, brought in Stanek, Theobar, and Duffy. Saved number 60, guys, by Duran. He's been doing a hell of a job as a closer. This is really entertaining. Only brought in, guys, a walk and 3 strikeouts, but that's okay for us. It's okay with me. It's okay with you guys, with our awesome community. Filled with our 385 mods and our exciting followers. Excellent win. And moving on to the next chapter. Alright, guys. The St. Louis Redbirds. That's why I'd say the Cardinals beat the Orioles today, 4-3. 1-1-1, 3-1 today. On the replay, guys, the Orioles had 7 hits and 1 error, while the Cardinals had 6-0. Good enough for the victory. 1 error to really put as a total. But the hits probably, the hits, guys, really tell the story. So the win today, guys, goes to the Cardinals. Hudson, guys, got his 4th win. He's now 4-0 as a starter, which is pretty good. Wassavolt drops to 2-6. Galvani Gallegos gets saved number 10. So no extra innings at all, guys. The Cardinals improved to 23-14 with a good win, dropping low the Orioles to 14-24. Pretty much outstanding, but more to take part in. Have Sunday more aggressive, keeping right on topic, right on level, and not really anything else disposable, probably in the process or dispense. So for the loss today, guys, for the 14-24 Orioles on the replay, Trevor Mountcastle had a double. Hayes had a solo shot along with Jose Urias. Double play, guys, issued by Mountcastle. Mullins, Urias, and Trey Mato had a stolen base each. Mullins stolen base and caught stealing. So having an average win, good enough to put the pressure with the hit column. On the replay, guys, for the win. For the 23-14 Redbirds today, Paul Goldschmidt had a double, a 3-run shot, double and an RBI, guys, by Dickerson, and also a double by Tyrell O'Neill. Alright, guys, Ryan Zimmerman was on the mound for the 14-24 Orioles, and for the Redbirds, Hicks. Hicks, guys, did average. No win for him, but Hudson got the job done. Improves to 4 wins and no losses for the 23-14 Cardinals. For Hicks, guys, he had 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 3 runs earned. But that's exactly it seems to be okay. Seems to be alright, but had a reliever get the job done. Keep its wins, but not have a single loss to really accumulate and have a satisfying result, though. But an average win overall. Also got 3 runs earned, with a sizable average of 230. Win number 4, guys, for Hudson, and save number 10 for Gallegos. Only 1 strikeout, which is actually good, but better than nothing. So my guys wants to start it today for the 14-24 Orioles. Also both took the loss for him. He's lost to 2 wins and 6 losses now. So that makes it not 6, not number 7, but 8. Pretty much 8 trips for the 14-24 Orioles for Austin Voth. Us both guys used to play for the Nationals, if you guys remember exactly. And it really is. So guys, Zimmerman, he became one of the finest pitchers of all time just to pitch something ahead of him. And he pretty much did, just to begin with. Don't take anything off the dirt or take anything else that's misjudged or trustworthy. Or anything else that's anything else that's more suitable too. Not as thick or as big as it is, Doesn't take anything off course and not take out of balance. But it seems to be alright, but good for a change. So Zimmerman guys on the replay. And only had 6 innings of work, but also drops to 2 and 6, sadly, for the 14-24 Orioles at this point. He had 3 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, a walk, with a .431 average. Also guys brought in Bautista, and a sad loss for Austin Vogt. That's to suffer and have anything else that's more pain and execution. Alright guys, same thing. The Pirates beat the Reds 4-3. Nickname Red Machine. 1-2, 1-2-1. The replay guys, for any good team. The Red Machine Reds had 10 hits, Pirates had 7. Total of 17 for all of us today. For our awesome community. So win number 10, guys, goes to the Pirates. Slowly creeping, but jumping to 10-28. Surpassing the Reds to 17-21. Which it only took, guys, 1 extra inning. I mean, extra inning takes how long it really wants to be. If both teams are really tied and until one team gets a winner. That's why you've got a runner on its second as a ruling. It's like if both teams are tied, you usually have a runner on its second. That would be in scoring position. So you guys can have a team get that win. To make that team sew up between hits, runs, and anything else more exciting. If you're playing as a road team or a home team, whatever's good for you. So the win today, guys, goes to the Pirates. Still has the worst record between, I think, the Athletics and almost closer to the Baltimore Orioles. Its Pirates, guys, go to 10-28, dropping the Reds to 17-21. And on the replay today, guys, for the loss today for the Reds, Brandon Farmer batted for Sandy Alomar Jr. in the 8th. This is actually aggressive. India ran for Mike Moustakas in the 8th. Lopez had a triple. Well, Mike Moustakas, guys, had a solo home run. RBIs by Drury and Alomar. 2 double plays issued by Tommy Pham. 1 for Mike Moustakas. Some base guys by Stevenson and caught stealing. And getting a sizable win. Not much else to duplicate, but pretty much a job well done effort. Pretty much an average effort to begin with and associate. On the replay today, guys, for the 10-20 Pirates, win number 10 for the team. Cruz had a triple. Swinsky had a 2-run shot today. Alright, guys, Mike Minor was the starting pitcher. The 17-21 Red Machine Reds. And Boo Baker for the Pirates. Minor guys went 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 runs earned. With a .443 average. No loss for him, guys. It was Warren. As a reliever, drops to 1 win and 2 losses for the 17-21 Reds, so has an average record to build on. During its 38, 37 games, or almost 40 rather. It's really not that hard to find exactly, but I mean, any team you manage, like my Mets guys are 20-18 now, 20 wins and 18 losses, which pretty much are built up and transition for a change or anything else in particular for it. All you gotta do, guys, is manage your own starting pitcher. I mean, your pitcher has your good days or your bad days. Whatever is your best result or your best pick. But one guy swaps to 1 and 2 on the replay. For Minor, he had 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 3 runs earned. Only in a below average total. With a .443 around average, those guys brought on Travis Detweiler and Warren with the loss. No win today, guys, for Boo Baker. he was the starter for the 10-28 Pirates. Nice way to get win number 10 for the Saints. That's something that's more absolute, more of a difference, and pretty much had Stratton which again the win. Proves the 1-3 guys for the 10-28 Pirates. I mean, if we look at one of the worst record teams on the replay for the weekends, my Mets are 20-18. Pretty much 520 winning percentage, as it is, but anything else that would be suitable than the other. But on that, guys, the stats for Brubaker for the 10-28 Pirates with a good win. He went 7 hits, guys, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. 3 runs is not too bad. With a terrible 740 average. But in Peters, Underwood Jr., Fletcher, when guys on top of his 3 losses as a reliever, his 4th game appearance is Stratton for the 10-28 Pirates with a sizable win, but a closer than anything else in the beginning towards the end. Alright guys, the Royals beat the Rangers today, 5-3, 2-3, and 3 also. On the replay today, Royals had 5 hits, guys, for our awesome community, while 9 hits for the Rangers issued, along with 3 errors. 3 of those guys on the right, in the middle, a total is 14, with about 385 mods, exciting companions towards, and also, guys, followers. So the win today, guys, goes to the KC Royals, up to 19-17, beating the Rangers to 14-23. Was it pretty much brought anything else closer to the process? Probably something that we're blowing out or having a candle being blown out and whatnot, but pretty much has a nice difference. Pretty much something good for the Saints, too. Pretty much closer between runs, between 1-3. Pretty much 1-2, rather. Whatever's more closer between 2 good teams, as it is. So the win today, guys, goes to the Royals, up to 19-17. Decent. Dropping the Rangers to 14-23. First up, guys, on the replay for KC. It's Bell batted for Whit Merrifield in the 8th. Perez had a double and a 2-run shot. 3 RBIs by Rivera, along with a double. And pretty much losing statistically. Between the statistics, maybe like an average par performance. Probably something below average or almost decent average or something. That's really halt and put any stoppers on it. For the loss today, guys, below it, for the 14-23 Rangers, those guys had 2 doubles, one for Miller. Solik guys had a 2-run shot. Solik had an error and 2 errors each. I mean, only not 1 but 2 errors by Kyle Seager. So Simeon had a stolen base also issued. Okay, guys, Brandon Keller was starting on the mound today for the 19-17 Royals, and for the Rangers, Perez. Perez did not get the loss today with son Barlow. Get his first ever loss on the replay for the 14-23 Rangers. Perez went 7 innings pitched, guys. Did an average performance. He got 2 hits, guys, 3 strikeouts, and 2 runs earned, with an overrate average of 362. This guy's won Sabonis, but the first loss goes to Barlow for the 14-23 Rangers. Now this guy's won in Martin, M-A-R-T-I-N, with 1 hit. Nice win, guys, by Keller. Actually, no, guys, Clark. Jumps to 2-2 for the 19-17 Royals. That's why you've got a decent starter that can really hold on and try to benefit for a change. That's why you play your own game and try not to mess up. No mistakes, or your rest of the team is not gonna win the damn thing. Just try to hang under pressure, play your own game as much as anything, and you guys will do just fine. But not giving up, never surrendering, guys, but keep it right on target, though. So Keller, guys, on the mound. Only went 5 innings worked, though. But good enough for Clark. Getting his second win atop of his 2 losses today for the 19-17 Royals. The stats for Keller, guys, he got pretty much on the replay. He got 5 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and 3 runs earned, with a minimum average of 335. Win for Clark, and save number 13, guys, by Barlow. So that's a decent average, guys, of 254. But save number 13 to really finalize it and complete it. This is a nice thing. Alright, guys, the Yankees today beat the White Sox in total. Let's go with 9-5. 4-3-2, 1-4 today. On the replay, guys, the Yankees had 8 hits and 1 error. Only 12 hits and 3 errors for the White Sox. Not a lot of errors a team should really have. If you're trying to win as best you can. That's why, I mean, you win some, you lose some. But you live, and you fight another day, and try again another time period. Which is usually any team that can really build on, but not get upset or any moods that are pretty much back and forth. Well, guys, for our awesome community, the Yankees jumped to 24-14. Dropping an easy team, guys, of the White Sox to 19-19. So the Yankees have been having an awesome season. Look at my Mets that are 20-18. Which we still got a lot of games to really headline and take notice, though. So the loss today, guys, goes to the Chicago White Sox. Dropping a even 19-19. For the Yankees got the nice win, and any other team would want. 24-14, guys, is a good record. It really is. And on the replay today, guys, for the Yanks, up to 24-14 so far. DJ LeMahieu had pretty much had an excellent game. Had a home run and 5 runs driven in. Joe Gallo had a 2-run shot. Keno Felifa had a run scored and an error issued. And listen dramatically, guys, on the replay. That's the nickname team. But pretty much had its losing and its pretty much winning and losing as a cause on the replay today. Today, guys, for the 19-19 White Sox in total, Garcia, Harrison, and Jimenez had a double, while Yazami Grandal today had 2 doubles. Triple, guys, by Bobby Abreu. 3 RBIs as well for him. 2 errors for Garcia. Okay, guys, Mike Montgomery was the starting pitcher for the 24-14 Yankees, and for the White Sox, Ryan Cease. Ryan Cease, guys, no loss for him, but Graven drops to 0-2 today for the 19-19 White Sox. Let's really hang tough and have something to really ponder, or pretty much have something that's more breathing, and more to have 100% health, and also pretty much anything else more to cure and duplicate, rather, and a lot of strategy. So these guys on the replay went 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 6 walks. Too many for losing for the 19-19 White Sox. With an average, guys, of 548. So guys brought in Lopez, a loss for Graven for the 19-19 White Sox. Brought in Crick and Kelly. But Montgomery did alright, guys. Had a subpar game, but average. Green as a reliever. Moves to 2 wins and 1 loss today for the 24-14 Yankees. I mean, the Yankees have a good replay record, which any team really does. It does to begin with. Does not need to really take a lot of notes or anything else to really post off the bat, but you pretty much have a lot of that energy moving. A lot of consideration, a lot of movement. Anything else that's really hanging the balance or hanging up top, though. So Montgomery, guys, on the replay, had 9 hits, 4 strikeouts, along with 5 runs today. An alright average, guys, but minimum, with a 372 average. You guys brought in Zach Britton with number 2 for Green, for an awesome opportunity for the 24-14 Yankees. Also brought in King and saved number 14, guys, by Holmes. Good average, guys, of 202. Not 04, but 202 to begin with a strikeout, a lot of patience, and having a pretty good win to announce and have something to really enjoy and lots more truthful. Well, guys, last one. The Philadelphia Phillies beat the Dodgers in a shocking fashion. Phillies 4, Dodgers nothing today. 1-3. On the replay, guys, the Phillies had 8 hits and 1 error, while the Dodgers only had 3. Total hits, guys, is only 11. So the Fighting Phillies, guys, jumped to 17-21, destroying the Dodgers to 23-14. Which any team that has a winning record tries to keep where it's going and know exactly where it's going to. But honestly, I mean, usually any team is going in between, probably trying to keep the winning moving, but probably standing and deliver. But not too much, guys, really exercise or try to do anything else that could really hold on and make a difference. Make a difference or try to settle everything in or have anything else to really pretty much take anything else that's more suitable for anything else off the bat and take anything inside or without question. So the win today, guys, goes to the Fighting Phils with a record of 17-21, dropping the Dodgers to 23 with 14 losses. Dodgers still have a good record, though. Pretty much one loss won't kill anything. So for the Phils today, guys, with that nice win, 2 Stubbs had a triple with Strott. Herrera had a solo shot with a 2 RBI home run by Johan Camargo. And no runs so far right now, guys, but applying a difference and not have anything to show for it. Losing today, guys, so far, on the replay, guys, for the 23-14 Dodgers. Not much. Alright, guys, Suarez was the starting pitcher today for the 17-21 Phils, and Urias for the Dodgers. Urias drops a 2-2, guys, on the replay. He went 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk and a run earned. Still a good adult average, guys, of 190. This guy's bought in Visa, Bigfoot, and Graterol. Graterol. Graterol, guys. Pretty much just a name pronouncing. And that was exactly, guys, his 4th start. Drops a 2-2 for the 23-14 Dodgers. But only standing alone, guys, pretty much winning so nicely, not allowing any other team to really win, but take anything right off the bat and pretty much an average start for the Saints. As far as, guys, jumping after 6 starts today, 3 wins and 3 losses for the 17-21 Phillies. He pretty much played aggressive, but usually any team knows how to play hard, whether it's closer, it's starting pitcher, and never how many relievers that a team wants to really take anything off the bat or anything else without question. They can really hang tough, stay in balance, and stay right on that list. But a good win either way, guys, for Suarez. So the W today, guys, for Suarez. Gets it all well done for the 17-21 Phillies. And today, guys, for Suarez, he went 9 innings, which is the best thing you can do. But 3 hits, guys, 2 strikeouts, and a walk. With a 4.03 average to build up and relax. So, guys, as we're wrapping things up this morning, my Mets are officially 20-18. My Mets are looking to make a win number 3 tomorrow morning. It's tomorrow Sunday, guys, same time, same channel. My Mets will be staying pretty much in our hometown at Citi Field. It'll be my Mets, guys, hosting a 3-game series and a good team. The 23-15 23-15, guys, Seattle Mariners on the replay. So can my Mets catch up to first place Atlanta Braves? Or will the Mariners destroy the team? It all depends on tomorrow morning, guys. It'll be sort of a 3-game series between my Mets hosting the Mariners, and then my Mets will be hosting a 4-game series taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a no-brainer, but should be drawing a lot of excitement and appreciation. So that's going to lead off something interesting. Plus, guys, the matchups as well. We got my starting pitcher Tyler McGill taking on George Kirby. David Peterson, Marco Gonzalez, and Max Scherzer, guys. My starting undefeated pitcher, taking on Logan Gilbert. So my Mets guys are at second place for the most part, but I know the other teams are roaring between the Nationals and the Phillies. My Mets guys have a winning record of 526. And guess guys, the Braves will be playing tomorrow as well. So my Mets are coming back a little bit though. But it's not the end of anything or have anything else to sadder. But we'll see. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same channel. I've only got one thing up for grabs here today. I'm going to be pretty much one of my love's roommates. That starts with a T. We're gonna be picking up our T-shirts this morning. They have that one thing pretty much at the cottage here in the United States of OHIO today. So we're gonna be picking up our shirts as we speak this morning here today to go forward. So I will be back tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow Sunday. See if my Mets can make it 3 in a row for us. It'll be a 3-game series hosting the Seattle Mariners. 23-15, which is a good record as we speak. See if my Mets can bring the game like they did this earlier today. So guys, baseball will be tomorrow morning, 2 hours classes every weekend. Not sure what's going on tomorrow night. Not very much going on tonight, but if I do, Amazon might be done by then because Love and I have been speculating Amazon ever since. I was talking some ideas for it. Just to really see what that's going to head forward and anything else to really ponder and begin. So I'm still getting on a couple things, guys, prior to my love's 36th birthday. That was pretty much over 2 weeks ago. She turned 36 for our future. So I'm looking to get Amazon moving as probably tonight, if I do. Well, pretty much when I get back in return. Just really know what's going on. Well, my love does get off work, guys, around 4:30. Don't know if she wants me to come down tonight, probably tomorrow, but as you guys, you never know. We'll see what happens, and so I'm going to take it one step at a time, but not rush it. If you're watching Back to the Future, or watching a different time travel movie, well, we'll see. John Cole, Mega Love shout out, how you doing? What's up, my brother? How are you? Following 385 miles and exciting followers. Playing franchise? Yes, I am. I mean, I used to manage 2 teams on MLB 21 or 17, I think, over the years. But you know what they say, John? Can't complain. Pretty much respect the orders and respect anything else that's more possible. John says not much of them out there. Oh, it's okay. Whatever's good for anybody makes it more suitable, makes everybody happy, makes everybody loving, caring, and supportive with our awesome community. That's more neutral, more normal, as long as people are good where they're at. Pretty much on one schedule. But it's okay to make a difference, though. But alrighty, guys. Baseball will be back tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. And then God of War Ragnarok Monday after work. That's the plan going in pretty much at this current point. If you guys want to catch more baseball, 2 hours plus every weekend. Ahead of Lego Harry Potter as a backup for the weekends for our awesome community. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And knowledge is power. Where we meet and greet exciting new people with our awesome community, along with our 385 mods and our followers. That's to name a few. Anytime we manage to meet new community members, new friends, guys, with our 385 mods and our followers today. Over 6 years, I've been active on YouTube and over 4 on Twitter. All we got to do is share and follow and share on pretty much our account apps, pretty much social media apps to begin with. And that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. Not even 2 extra, guys, and that is TikTok and Snapchat. If you guys have an account on Twitter, follow me and share me out. It's Act Awesome, the most popular name of all time since day one from Titanic. Over 4 years active on Twitter for me. Over 6 on YouTube. It'll be 7 on July 30th of this year. So I will be extending another year of PS Plus coming up very soon. I've been doing PS Plus for the past 3 to 5 years, probably 3 to 4. But I enjoy PS Plus, get to play any free games I want, and see if I can make an impact on the schedule. I do 5 games instead of 6, replace the 2. I've been doing a good job pretty much a wonderful job by taking my time. That's the best way to do it instead of going pretty much fast forward. Or anything else to really headline and take anything off that list and also on the schedule. Whatever seems to be okay. It's good with us, it's good with you, and it's good for our community. Anything else towards the end? Anything else off the bat too? Same, and also my Grayson. Also, guys, my 11 night also 2036. It's off at 4:30 tonight, and we'll see. Well, we do go up that one thing around 10 o'clock this morning, but there's really not much going on after that. But all we need to do, guys, is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter. Just follow and share and follow as best you can. Meet and greet new community members, new companions, one at a time only. That's why my total is 385 mods and our exciting followers. And also, guys, later on, sometime this year will be 5 years I've been on Twitter also. So we can think about that too. If you have an account, guys, on Instagram, check out Kevin, over 5 years plus, over 2 on his backup account. We got each other on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And if you guys want some personal stuff like you guys want likes, support, comments, views, popularity, all you guys need to do is have 4,000 watch hours and over 1,000 followers. That's why Zach Dawson is the most popular name of all time, just like you guys have. You know, more popularity, a lot of luck. As long as everybody puts a like on it, supports it, so pretty much supports the channel, follows it, and also gives it plenty of views to show for it. It's better than nothing, guys, as long as you have an exciting group. Never give up, guys, never surrender. Stay awesome, entertained. And anything else is more truthful the same way at the same time. Seems to be okay, but does not drive anybody else crazy. We're awesome, entertaining, and a lot of joy the same way. But Kevin, guys, is awesome. I love this guy. He comes in. I mean, he's a nice brother of mine. You know, he sends me out on Reddit. He says what up. He comes in any time he wants, especially if it's not busy, especially if it's not live streaming at any point in time, but pretty much once upon a time. But if you guys want the final 2, like extras, welcome to check out Kevin. 24/7 as much as you can. Also, guys, my second row is Hana and Sorty's Adventures. And above 24/7, that basically came in probably Thursday when I was doing a new episode of PBA Bowling Challenge, which you guys will have the final few episodes next Thursday and Friday. And what I'm about to probably put Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order in and continue from scratch on it. So we're going to see where we're at, and even though it's only been like the last several months, because I haven't really gone back to playing Jedi Fallen Order. But if I do bring that on the schedule, guys, every Thursday and Fridays, pretty much after next week, that will force me to get Jedi Survivor for the PS5 at GameStop soon. But so I'm gonna head to GameStop after I find a job at this point. So I'm gonna hold off on GameStop for now. But the game is still coming out on March 17th. Also, Final Fantasy 16 on June 22nd. And the other game that will be interesting, pretty much juicy, but awesome the same way. With Final Fantasy 16, Assassin's Creed Mirage, don't know when that's coming in yet. But it will be, guys, this year. Of the new era as we speak. We got Diablo 4 is something to look forward to. I may have a little more excitement, the same with 16. As both of them are coming out in between with E3, pretty much responsibly and more personal on it. So Those are the only 3 games, probably 4 with Assassin's Creed. But we'll see what happens. But other guys, just remember love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative, and now it's power. I will be back tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's Sunday. So Sunday morning, you guys will have 2 hours plus of baseball of my Mets going forward. My Mets are 20-18, 2.5 games behind the first place Braves, which pretty much has been going back and forth recently. So we'll see what happens, and God of War Ragnarok will be Monday after work. Same time, same channel. If you guys want shoutouts, are always a great thing to have, and throwing a lot of importance the same way. And you guys can vote on Land the Whole New World at 38, and the Greatest Showman at 14. I may switch that up if I tell you guys tomorrow what's going on in between it. But the most very important thing, guys, Jack Dawson is the most popular name of all time, only from Titanic. Having a very lucky hand. Having you fine people with our 385 mods and our exciting friends of ours. Never give up, never surrender, stay awesome, entertained, and don't blow anything else out of sight, but throwing a lot of popularity, a lot of likes, support, a lot of views. Anything else that makes you happy. Makes everybody a happy camper. When you've got an awesome community, like we have, and the way I have it for you guys, fantastic. And that's always the best way to do it, you know. I'm more to have help, a lot of strategy, and talk any subjects that we want to talk about in general. Whatever's more suitable for our awesome community. The most very important thing, guys, is we watch videos in full. Like, support, and comment. Send me out and follow me, guys, on Twitter. Me, guys, Zach Dawson. Over on only the movie guy. Only on Titanic going forward. On Twitter, guys, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And anything else that's more often to always solve and strategize anything. And you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. I'm gonna grab another baseball, guys. It's 2 hours plus every weekend. Not anything else prior to that, but God of War Ragnarok, you guys will see that Monday night after work by then. So doesn't need anything else for a question, but we should be good to go. And anything else to really visit and empathize. Have a lot of thinking moving. But you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. Another episode of Doubleheader Baseball. It's every weekend. Instead of misplacing anything else, but more to say awesome, collective, and more creative, and say much more loving, caring, and supportive, and having a lot of popularity in the world. Also, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a wonderful morning. Stay warm. Do not turn yourself into a snowman, or if anything else, I can probably find anything else towards movement, a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness, and good laughter, and anything else outstanding, awesome, and entertaining. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel. 2 hours plus for baseball, and then God of War Ragnarok Monday after work. It's every 3 to 4 days a week, only on the schedule. Until then, guys, stay awesome and collective. You guys have a wonderful morning, and I will see you guys in